Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade. Money boy, money boy, money boy. Trade.
Private jet flights overseas. Damn piece.
Welcome back, Facebook. This is the Toxic Masculinity Show. I am here with my guests, Huggie Pacino and Siggy Potolo. And today we want to know, is music to blame for the problems that are going on in the black community? Huggie Pacino, what say you, sir? Oh, he fell off, Siggy. He fell off. Siggy, what say you?
I'm sure he'll be right back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's your man Siggy Potolo, Third Eye Live TV, Radio, Angels for Mental Health Broadcast Network, and it's Siggy and Siggy is the same energy.
Well, you know, I'm a Memphis nigga, and I don't think I've ever said it right. Yeah, we can.
There's no wrong way to say it. See, Siggy is like saying sigil, S-I-G-I-L, sigil, Siggy,
Like
sigil. But Siggy is like saying signal. Signal and sigil are pretty much the same thing. But I see Huggie jump back in. What it do, fam?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, take the lead. I got a signal problem. I'm trying to clear it up now.
All right, I got you, fam. So as far as music goes, excuse me, and is it the cause of, where we at, problems in the community and so on and so forth? Yes. In short, it's a metaphysical answer, like something that's deep, because music deals with organs. Organs are how you manipulate keys and sounds, major and minor keys, all this different music talk. Musical notes are manipulated by organs, right? These musical instruments, these pianos and these different organ devices or whatnot. But so is our bodies. We got 12 different organ systems that are made up of a bunch of organelles and all this scientific talk. So it's like the organ is there. You know what I'm saying? Organic. It ties into all that organic, stuff, which is what we are, right? Biology and whatnot. So in short, music is being utilized to manipulate the masses. Frequency energy, aka music, musical notes, wordplay, let there be light. It was originally darkness, but this world got spoken to existence when you study metaphysical manifestation, all this type of deep level scientific stuff. So does music, is it the cause of certain things? Yes, it is one of the biggest weapons being utilized against us to manipulate us. You know what I'm saying?
Is it more dangerous than an image, though? Because they say you can't unsee what you saw. And with visuals, like my biggest pushback on this one would be, I can watch a movie and see a person murdered. If I listen to a rap song talking about murder, I have to use my imagination.
Well, I can tell you this. Unless you're watching those movies in like silent mode on mute, brother, it's the same. It's music. It's not, remember, organs, or musical instruments. Words is the enhancement of such images and so on and so forth. There's enhancements to the musical vibration, but that vibration in itself needs not a word or an image to go with it, and it will instill or it will bring about images in your mind. Just the tones will have you imagining images going to be running through your mind that you may have not even been thinking about, but you heard that music. Now the manipulation part, yes, now they can use certain images combined with the sound and certain words, put it all together and start psychological warfare on the masses. We're using that type of trifecta, in short. So yeah, fam, the images big, they matter. They're a big variable in this equation. That's facts. But it still boils down to just the music alone. Do you know that just hearing the drums in a certain eras of time, just hearing like drums would make people's chemicals start reacting because they think it's about to be a battle?
Yeah, that's why we dance.
Man. So, yeah, man, I'm just somebody that knows how powerful music is.
I don't want to beat up on music too bad because I love music. I'm a musician, and I just want to spread the blame equally around, because another argument that, matter of fact, Huggie, what do you think before I go on into my next point? What do you think?
Huggie might still be preoccupied, he said.
Well, one of the things I push back on is we know that white people consume rap just as much or more as us. Why aren't they out there doing the same behavior that we're doing? They're not trying to run the trap. They ain't trying to shoot Brad. They ain't trying to fuck 4 or 5 Keishas and Shirleys, and they're not doing that.
That's it. That's like a cultural thing. Like, it's not the weapon, it's whose hands is it in? You know what I'm saying? Whose hands is it in? So when it gets in our hands, it's our weapon. We designed it, meaning like as far as we're the ones that's putting the frequency out there, it's us being manipulated, and it's us that falls for our own trick. It's like that Ouroboros, that snake that's eating its own tail. We get manipulated into it, and then we eat our own tail. Like we're fucking our own selves up. Like literally, man, like the King Von shit. You know, just meaning like recently another hip hop mentality or personality, you know, in the violence, death, and all this, that, and the third. More and more ritual. But yeah.
Yeah. Testing 1, 2, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm back now. I left my neighborhood. I didn't know that signal was gonna be that bad. That's crazy.
We must stay in South
Yeah, but I'm
Memphis.
back.
Stay in
I'm
South
on the east
Memphis.
side.
Y'all don't
I
have
went
y'all
down
don't
the
have
street.
5G
I
in
went
South
down the street. I'm on the east side. I left. I went down the street for a second to, take my homeboy something, and the signal just gone. That's crazy. Yeah, but I'm back now. We good now. I'm in my neighborhood.
So, do you think music is to blame for the way niggas behave in the community right now?
It's kind of like yes and no. When you really think about, because I heard a little bit of what City was saying. Yes, vibrations, different, wavelengths of sound, and lyrical, some things that go into your subconscious. If you hear repetitive things such as do this, do that, it's like a way of chants, things of that nature, and radio and TV. I learned that in broadcasting is a form of hypnotism, and internet is like radio and TV on steroids. So especially when you put the internet in the palm of your hands, a watch, uh, cars, everywhere you go, the internet is available. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much easy access for children now. So yes and no, because in this era, yes, music is very what's the word? Motivational. It's very it's very dangerous if it's not of quality. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like even a 5-year-old kid can pick up a phone and listen to the song WAP. Like you was telling me, the guy from Black Sabbath had a daughter that said his 10-year-old daughter was singing WAP. You couldn't think of that in '95 or 2000 for that matter, because the internet wasn't really that easy to get access to. So like I said, internet is like on steroids when it comes to TV and radio now.
Were you more influenced by watching Scarface in New Jack City or Eric B and Rakim now?
I guess you could say more so both. Um, like I said, if I didn't have brothers and like my father that would teach me like what real music is, based on balance it out. It's okay to listen to the Ghetto Boys, Scarface, but go listen to some Cool G rap. Go listen to some KRS One. Balance it out.
What about you, Sigi?
Same here, except I came up in an era. I was born in '77, so I came up in the '80s and '90s as far as going into adolescence and early teenage and then teenage up into adulthood. So for me, culturally speaking, my cousin Zach, shout out to my cousin Zach DeBoe, he was the one that was able to afford, because he worked his job and he was older than me. He afforded all the musical albums at that time. He could always go buy the new stuff coming out. And if he didn't buy it, then Mom beat you and Mom Garden and would buy it for him. So I got to listen to him, all his music, because I'm with him all the time. And I listen to everything. Every East Coast group that came out, that's what I listened to, because my cousin Zach listened to it, and I got to do my own assessment on it. So one of my favorite groups coming up was X-Clan, like literally. I always asked him to play the X-Clan tapes. You know what I'm saying? So I heard Coogee rap and everybody else. I heard every album that No Limit would ever put out, like, because of Zach. Like, so it got a little crazy, but it just means that I got to hear it all too. And I vividly remember when NWA dropped, because I did a video on this on Third Eye Live TV radio. It's actually one of the I got hundreds of videos. It's one of the dozen or so that's got an alright number of views, because everybody loved that video that I did where I broke down how it switched. And I've been hearing the frequency energy out here. It's something that we pulling from source, because many others see it. It switched. It was that type of stuff going on, conscious hip hop. And when NWA hit the scene, they changed the game everywhere, because I was living in Indiana when they tape hit. And I didn't know what NWA meant. And I asked my homeboy Moose. I was like, what's this NWA? He's like, man, that's niggas with an attitude. I was like, niggas with an attitude? I said,
Hirsch Dirt, if you would like to join the panel, let me know. I'll bring you up so you can explain that comment. We welcome you on, my brother. We trying to figure this out. This is some shit that we got to get to the bottom to, because I agree with your comment to a certain extent. So if you want to join the panel, let me know, and I send you the link so you can come in.
I just remember asking my homeboy Moose, I'm like, hold up. Can we say nigga now? It wasn't even like fully accepted in our community for little black boys to run around saying nigga. Let alone a rap group named Niggas with an Attitude. So I was blown away, and all I wanted to do was get my hands on that tape. I wanted to hear it. I was like, please. Of course, my Moose wasn't having it. He wouldn't let me get his tape, but he was going to listen to it with me. He was going to let me hear it.
I ain't going to lie. I was that way with 3-6 album.
I went crazy. Over that. After that, every young boy in my hood was like, nigga. We went from whatever we was calling ourselves before then to nigga. We are masters of the word nigga now, and it started then for me. That's facts. That's law.
Yeah, like I said, 3-6
have an impact. Is music to blame? You asking Siggy Potola?
Yeah.
Damn right it do. There's a lot to blame.
And so is it more again? But I wanna. Is it more to blame than anything else? Because we got these video games. But like I've never heard a person listen to rock and roll. Rave music ain't never made nobody go out and kill nobody.
Rave music make you kill yourself.
Ain't that what rap do?
No, I'm saying rave music make motherfuckers go ahead and jump off the building, jump out the bridge,
commit suicide.
I mean, I'm half white. I came out of a white womb, so you might want to hear me out.
Go ahead, brother. I'm listening.
Anytime I went crazy, they said, see, that's that white boy in you. That's what my niggas told me. My niggas said, see, Sigger, that's that white boy coming out now. You going crazy on us. So I think I know what they mean. Because when I get on that rave shit, when I get on that Deftones, that Stain, them deeper motherfuckers, yeah, I could go that route. I could shotgun blast your ass just as much off that energy as I could off of listening to any of the Gangsta Nip, right? I go back to Gangsta Nip on y'all.
Damn, that's throwback.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go back to Brother Lynch home. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That psycho shit. That was the shit. Yeah. Lit. Shout out to
left his
Sebo.
brains on the rug.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's still the weapon is in the hand of the beholder now. I agree with that part. Still just a weapon. It's gonna be who's using it. But man, that shit is a tough ass weapon because it be manipulating people when they get it. Just like a gun. Nigga get a gun in his hands, he start even thinking differently. You know, I'm the living proof of that shit. I almost blew away a couple of my homeboys back when I tried to carry guns as a teenager. Best friends, because I couldn't think straight, and I knew I had that strap. I could change the game with that.
And this is why I taught my kids gun safety early.
Yeah, that's why I went 20 years without them, because I was like, I can't think straight with them. So it's the person who holding the weapon. It was me that got the mental health issues, but music will really fuck with somebody who got mental health issues.
Well, come on. Well, come on then. Let's take us on a history lesson. Who militarized the use of music?
All I would say is, according to the research, the U, right, where Jesus is pronounced with Jesus, or
just
gay, right?
call it Hydra.
I would say the ooze or the U's and the ooze. As far as the research says, the U's and the ooze. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no J's
I thought it was the Germans. I thought it was the German scientists and Hitler.
Oh, you say they
German scientists.
I mean, they always blame it on the yays, right? They always blame it on the yays, the U's.
Yeah.
Military got blamed now for this shit?
Yes, they said Hitler's and his scientists were the first ones to do the studies of militarized music. They found out that you could, that the frequencies, that the molecules of the humans would change when it was exposed to certain music or certain frequencies.
That 528 and 432 or whatever.
432. But if how in the fuck did that become a universal standard if we know that it's bad for the body? Now, is that what you want to say the ooze did?
No,
the juice. We're gonna call him the juice.
I'm gonna say that you may be, and I'm gonna pass the mic to Huggie because we ain't heard him build. But no, I'm gonna say you're probably right with the germ man, because hey, that's that Hydra shit, and they are known for, Hitler's known for chasing the knowledge and all that shit. So it's right on time. You know what I mean? I ain't arguing that at all.
Right. NWA changed the game because that's what most people was witnessing in the neighborhood. There was no conscious dudes in my neighborhood. There was a lot of gangster music, and there's a soundtrack. I agree with that because everybody has a soundtrack. Even when you really listen to like Criminal Minded, like KRS-One, most of that is gangster music. It's just not them talking about doing the gangster activity. They talk about what goes on. And then they mention about what happens when you interact with the police. And then they have, certain parts in there like, anytime you see someone who's violent, you pick up a baseball bat and you beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's how you stop the violence. You see what I'm saying? That's not conscious. but go ahead.
All of us have listened to some Patti LaBelle and some shit like that. Why doesn't that type music influence us as much as gangster rap? I'm sure we all came up in a religious background and we heard gospel. We ain't never want to go out and lay hands on a motherfucker and be a preacher.
See, Hurst, shout out to Hurst Dirt. He just came in with a powerful comment you put up. Fam, it's like the gangster rap. It's harnessing our rebellious energy. See, he said something about a soundtrack to the streets or something like that. Hurst did, and even Huggie was talking about it. Like, it's fam, that's what it was. See, it became our soundtrack. We was already out there kind of rebellious and renegade and just gone, like lost, halfway gone or halfway home, however you want to look at it. We was lost, right? So it's like it became our soundtrack. We finally got a soundtrack now that kind of represents the energy that we out here living. So what it did is enhance our imagination and how bad did we want it? How hard did we really want to go? Let's truly manifest this energy in our lives. So we wanted to be just raw, just lit. We wanted to be harder than all our friends, better than them in some kind of way. If they was just too hard, they were so hard, we couldn't never be that hard. We wanted to be more player. Whatever it was, we was just iron sharpening iron. We was sculpting and chiseling one another, horizontal gene transfer, and becoming. We're trying to become the streets. Like literally, we could just walk and then we just concrete. We the streets. We all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we had our soundtrack. That was our soundtrack. And then the soundtrack.
But at one point, Jesus is on the main line was our soundtrack.
You say the gospel music?
Yeah.
Tell them what you want.
You know it. You know it. Well, that's where they made us cry. Gospel music is where they made us cry. And they fuck with our chemicals, our goosebumps. That's where they give you the goosebumps. And you cry.
Brought back bad feelings.
The Holy Spirit, right?
Yeah.
You get the feeling emotional because somebody got up there and finally crooned that song out in a way that touched you. That's what it happened to me all the time. It would always be a brother or sister to get up there and do that solo. And it's that particular song that's designed to do this to me. And they got me again. I'm like, damn it, they got me again. I'm feeling like Jesus is up in here talking to me. I'm being manipulated. Right. Now I see that.
Exactly.
But damn, in the streets, it didn't make you cry. Our soundtrack out there made us, boy, you already know what it do to boy. It's like, all right, I'm tired of talking.
Now, I'm not going to lie. No music has ever made me want to do a drive-by, but music, weed, and liquor as a combination, yes. I've never had no music just make me want to go fight.
No music has ever made me want to go fight. What music has done, what that soundtrack did is, whenever I did want to fight, it was like an enhancement. It was like I could take that fight pill, that fight juice, liquor, combined, but give me my soundtrack, and I bet you I finished this job. I bet you I finished this shit. I ain't even got to bet no more. Niggas know the recipe. We got our soundtrack, and we finna do you. We finna do you dirtball bad. It's a wrap. But silence will cause you to be neutral and find your medium again. You may choose otherwise if you take that ride in silence. But if you add your enhancements in, your steroids, your extra juice, because you already feeling that way. Now you just need something to make it clear to you. And as soon as you get that right soundtrack, or if it does break you, it'll break you like it did in church. Like I seen it happen to some real killers where they fucked around and called me to come get them and get them out of there. And I was the little soldier that got him out of there, but I got to see him cry because I played the killer soundtrack. I played Mobb Deep, and Mobb Deep actually had a song called Kill That Nigga. Literally just said, kill that nigga. So look, I played that for the killer.
What is...
He was saying to me, I got to finish the job and kill the rest of them niggas because they're going to tell on me. And I was saying as a young soldier, I was saying, yes, you do. Yes, you do. I wasn't do the reverse psychology and say, nah, man, you ain't got to finish that. You ain't got to this, that. This motherfucker trained me better than that. He the one trained me. So I'm like, yes, you do, OG. And guess what? I'm going to press play and we ain't got to talk about it no more. I played Mobb Deep. Kill that nigga. Now, he didn't go kill him and finish that shit. And he cried.
Do any of you gentlemen know what MK Ultra is?
Yes.
That's that German shit you're talking about. That's Hydra again.
Yeah.
Please explain it, because I want to understand the comment.
Oh, I didn't see the comment. My fault. Why do you think there are liquor stores on every corner in the hoods combined with that music and all drugs, MK Ultra? Yeah, it's all mind control. It's mean what you already mentioned earlier about Hitler and them controlling the music and controlling people's chemicals and fucking with people's minds and manipulating them. MK Ultra. MK Ultra. In a nutshell. In a nutshell. Yeah. And then we ended up working with them, bringing them over here as a part of y'all gonna keep doing it or we're gonna kill you because we done killed everybody else. We won. You want to live, come over here and do that same shit for us. That's amazing.
Yeah, it originated in the CIA. They used it in the military real heavy.
Explain.
Oh, it's a psychological program of mind control. You know what I'm saying? Why is all this stuff popping up on my phone like this? Yeah, but they do it's a psychological program.
Sir,
they call it
cookies,
it's like a project.
It's called cookies. That's why it's popping up in your phone. Cookies.
Yeah. But yeah, they use like hundreds. If I can remember, I want to say were there humans or soldiers? Were there soldiers when they did that? Hundreds of soldiers where they put them under mind control and control their minds and
Well, they
implant
said they did it on humans,
it
like
on
the
humans. So,
Manchurian
okay,
candidate type shit.
yeah, yeah,
That's facts.
But I mean, basic training is a psyop in itself. You have to just completely trust a stranger and do what the fuck they say or else.
Buck breaking. That's just
That's mind control in itself, and they do it 60 at a time.
you heard of AAA baseball?
Yep.
You heard of that type of stuff being like a farm system,
The
like
farm system, yeah.
D-League. That's what the military, those basic training and shit like that. Those are farm programs to determine who gonna be the real Jason Bourne. Who can we bring on in? Who's that dude?
Well, they know that before you go to basic. They know that based off your ASVAB scores and the job you tell them you want.
Like
and they push you to a job. Like when they see your score and what you good at, they will push you to a particular area. They might be like, hey, you ever thought about shooting guns? We think you'd be real good at it based on the score that you take. Like the ASVAB is no different than the ACT or the SAT. It's just the military's version of it.
I said it in one of my live streams. In order to be an elite level asset for, let's just say, white folks, you got to die and come back to life. That's what they do in all their training. They kill you spiritually, psychologically, and sometimes they actually kill your real body and bring it back to life, resuscitate your ass, and then you in. You in as an elite level asset, Jason Bourne.
Ooh. Somebody, what y'all say? What y'all say to that? They had to bring the liquor to They had to bring the liquor and kill it.
Of course, man. Liquor is simply from the earth. All this shit's from the earth, man.
Yeah, still wines and spirits.
Yeah. I know music was used to heal back in Kemet days.
It's used to heal even now.
So I'm sure the alcohol was probably, for what I could tell, they weren't just frivolous people. Everything they did for a reason. From what I can tell. But who knows?
No,
but yeah,
you're right. You're talking about
that was a great comment.
Purpose, the Netaru. You are exactly correct, brother. Everything had a purpose. That's the whole divinity in that level of the Elohim, so to speak. That Smai Tai We or whatnot, that divine unification. Yes. Yeah.
While we on the subject of liquor, because I'm not really too much of an expert on liquor, so people have this certain effect based on white and dark liquor. Can y'all explain that?
Other than coloring, no, I can't.
I mean, if you want to be real technical, when you light and dark, I mean, come on, that's just as above, so below. That means, what about every, let's say, hue in between light and dark? There's so many cream-colored liqueurs and every other shade, but the clear and then that fully opaque, right? You know what I'm saying? We always be gone off of the extremes, but it's that infinite middle ground that be blowing me away, like all the ones in between.
Yeah, because I heard like you're not supposed to mix.
That shit there is a myth, because all the shit's white when it's first made anyway.
Oh, really?
Sounds about right. Usually the extract be like that, right?
Yeah, because I mean, I drink brown Jose and I drink light Jose at the same time. It's both tequila.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm learning shit myself, so it's not really that bad to mix.
That's the nigga myth. You but like anything, you don't want to get too fucked up, because I mean they're different entities. Vodka is way different from goddamn it Hennessy.
It's like, you ever heard of the Black Panther diet?
Explain.
That's just where you eat. That's where you eat nothing but shit that's melanated. You know,
all black shit.
All shit that got melanin. Brown sugar instead of white sugar. Brown rice instead of yellow rice, or all this type of shit instead of white
black
rice.
beans.
Black Panther, you change everything. You don't want nothing with that's white or creamy or clear or none of that shit, right? but that just ain't how nature. That ain't how nature works. A lot of that plant extract is just it's white powder, fam. It starts off like that. What do you want them to do? It's nature, right? So,
right.
And I ain't knocking the common sense of the Black Panther diet at all. It's much more healthier to a certain degree. But what's the most powerful shit is this white shit. To be honest, like me, I think if you ain't into eating no white or clear fluids, you might want to skip out on eating pussy. You know what I mean? And I don't think no women gonna wanna swallow if they on the Black Panther diet, because that most potent seed and sperm is white as snow, fam, or whatever. You know, they might still be like, nah, that shit cream colored at times or whatever. You know how niggas is. But now I'm just saying, yeah, get into that shit. And another thing is white as snow, obviously, is our bones and shit. The hardest shit on it. It's our bones, teeth, right? You want your teeth to be brown and shit. You know what I'm saying? You want the Black Panther teeth?
Who is most influenced by this music, the men or the women?
Ooh,
It's easy, man.
think so? I don't know. I'm like, oh shit.
Why you say men?
I don't know. We're more influenced because naturally, men. I want to say the male gender in general. Uh, we link to we link to vibration better than female. I would agree to that. Now,
That's
women are
some ass women
they're
out
easy
here.
to persuade. They're easy to persuade, but we're not easy to persuade. We actually just we link to it as far as just being more attracted to different types of genre. Because back from my history, speaking to my father, a lot of women didn't listen to every genre of music in those early days, such as they didn't listen to jazz, gospel, R&B, soul, rock. We were into everything. We were in tune. We wanted to know about every genre.
True.
I'll take women.
It's just like today. I'm sorry, I'm not bad. It's just like today. You have women that aren't still today on average. They don't want to listen to every piece of music. They don't. Not even female rappers. Like for example, the average female doesn't want to listen to rap. So they'd rather listen to Cardi B. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
that's who consuming the rappers. That's who consuming the TIs and the Jeezys.
Yeah.
They consuming it too. You had to say, as we were talking about Big Boogie earlier, you can't tell me 95% of his fan base ain't female.
But check this out. What if I told you how easy it is? His attractiveness is what they like the most. If Big Boogie was a big like Rod Wave size, right? Because people don't look at Rod Wave like he's a sex symbol. They don't go crazy over him like they go crazy over Boogie. Like Boogie go take this thing by storm based off him being a sex symbol. He do the dancing and the twerking and the singing and even though Rod Wave sing, don't nobody. How many people do you hear Rod Wave say, "Man, Rod Wave is sexy," or they go crazy over that dude? It ain't that deep.
Boogie is making dark skinned niggas in again. Thank you, Boogie. Thank you, sir. Get us in.
Ah,
Girl. You only gonna get about a 7-year run before they hate on you for being too dark. So help get us in.
nah, he gonna be a pop star. He gonna be a real big star.
Yeah, you know what? Wesley was cute until Wesley got too much money. Then they was like, that nigga think he all that. He was cute until he made too much money. They was the whole nigga. They turned on him. They turned on Seal.
Oh, quick.
Dog niggas get like a 7 to 10-year run, man, and then they don't like us no more. Name one. I dare any one of you to
George
name.
still running.
I'm gonna say this about the women and the men thing. I think it's just I'm thinking of a simple reason why I think women are influenced more by music. Let's take the club for example. Now, the women are the one out there on the dance floor. They'll dance with each other. They'll dance by themselves. They'll dance in groups. They're gonna dance whether men are dancing or not. Now, I think about how they'll dance to all the music, whereas men are selective. They have that one or two songs. I'm projecting, but I'm thinking about me.
No, you right.
I always
Nigga, we
have
now we scoped the scene out at the club.
one or two songs is the ones that I have to go ahead and dance to because that's my gangster two-step where I'm just gonna really what we call cut up with the chick. I ain't much of a dancer, but I can get out here and cut up with you to let you know I ain't no square neither. You know what I mean? I tried to be in a dance group when I was young too. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what I'm saying? I used to try to flip on the mattress and shit too. But fam, niggas are selective. We don't fuck with that shit, but the shit be moving them women all night. Like, goddamn, y'all. Like they fuck with this shit more than us.
Denzel is not dark skinned. I cannot believe you put Denzel in the Wesley Snipes category.
Well, Denzel is dark skinned. He's not light skinned.
Sister Nun, I'm gonna need you to Google Big Boogie so you can see the shade of dark I'm talking about. It's not Denzel.
Would you consider Michael Vick dark skinned?
Yes, Michael Vick is dark skinned.
Women always love
same
Vick.
shade.
That's the only reason I bring him up. Them women go crazy over Michael Vick.
Yeah, athlete.
You see what they did to him about the dog fight. You know if he was a light skinned nigga. See, you know I'm right? If Vick was a light skinned nigga, they give him a pass. They'll leave him alone if he had to.
Right? They love Tyrese.
Oh, they made fun of Tyrese for crying to see his damn kids.
They done lit him up. He done got soft on him and shit.
they was like, hold up, nigga, you been in too many movies.
Yeah.
You making too much money. You have reached the dark limit threshold on the money you can make.
Yeah, it's not
that's cool. It's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. I just want my baby.
See, that is what Tyrese is remembered for now. That is his role in Baby Boy.
Dang, that's fucked up.
We don't even remember this nigga sing. He sings.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola bus. We forgot about
Sweet
that.
Lady, right? Sweet Lady.
Signs of Love Making.
Bunch of shit. Said yes.
You know something? Anita Baker remade his song. That's legendary.
A lot of people did that. That nigga, they smooth jazz lately. They're jazz hard.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, Denzel's dark skin though. Gotta throw him in the category.
Compared to Denzel is Siggy color compared to the cats we just named.
Man, you want to pull up a picture of Denzel, please? Come on, Denzel ain't light skinned at all.
Chocolate brother, though, is what I'm saying. The niggas I'm talking about are chocolate.
Okay, let me go look at Denzel.
Who lighter, Denzel or Michael B?
Denzel.
Michael B. Jordan is lighter, obviously.
Exactly.
Denzel is dark skin. Denzel
Who's
is darker?
Who's darker? Wesley Snipes or Denzel?
Wesley Snipes is just darker, but he's obviously dark skinned.
Okay, Ronald Isley or Denzel?
Ron Isley and Denzel the same shade.
I'd say Ronald.
You said that who?
They're the same shade.
Denzel
Isley's a little darker. He just wear a lot of fucking makeup.
You darker than Denzel, MoneyBoy. Like Denzel ain't dark, he brown skin, so to speak. You know?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So we have a brown and a dark skin shade now. I thought the brown was.
No.
Yes, we have brown.
You barely darker than Denzel, but yeah, I'll give you a shade darker than him.
And nobody would say I'm dark. Nobody would be like, bro, you black, you dark.
You're almost there. I mean, meaning like you about 2 shades away, right?
I'm saying, but nobody in present day has ever called me. Nobody's ever said you're dark. I've never been checked. Yeah, I've never been checked and been called the black ass nigga. Ain't nobody ever said that to me.
See, I come from a black ass nigga. My dad is dark as Wesley Snipes, if not darker.
My brother's nickname is Black. He got a rich, dark skin tone. They call him Black.
Yep. Anybody that know me know if I come today like, yep, that nigga had a black ass daddy. That's what they say about my daddy. Oh, black ass nigga. You know what I mean? I had to hear stories growing up. He died when I was 5, but I got the pictures too. Nigga darker than a motherfucker. He's always the darkest nigga in the picture. I can easily spot my dad.
You say always the darkest nigga in the picture.
Huggie, you got any election updates for us? Has any more states flipped back? Because Donald Trump seems to have some more electoral votes, people. You gotta say his electoral votes went up, Joe Biden's went down some.
I ain't
Don't
Yeah,
know.
they just the mainstream.
my neighbors was talking about it.
Every media source ain't reporting it, but I think they gonna flip this thing. They gonna find some kind of way to flip it because we need turmoil, we need chaos, we need that shit. And when I
What
say that,
kind of
I mean that in a sarcastic way, not by me.
what kind of music can we play to get Trump in the office?
But I tell you what, if it do happen, if they flip it, to me, that's the American way. They're supposed to flip it. Like what they did, you gonna let Bush flip it and you ain't flip it, Trump? That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I said earlier, the 2 times I've gotten the stimulus has come under Republican leadership. I'm just saying, the Democrats, they promising shit, but they ain't never gave us no money. They did, however, give the car industry money. They bailed them out. They bailed the stock market out. They ain't fuck with us. We was po too.
Right.
You know.
Oh, Sleepy Joe.
I know that right now, I'd rather stick with what I can trust. That's actually a president. Meaning, like, I know Biden been around forever, but I just don't trust none of that shit. None of that slick shit. Stick with
Are you saying his website?
kill that nigga.
Yeah, he want to
That's
take
Mob
it.
Deep. That's Mob Deep. That's
You said play that to get Trump in
Somebody
the
said kill that. Yeah, yeah. Come on, that's infamy, man. Mobb Deep. Listen, Mobb Deep got arguably probably 4 classics, bro. Straight up.
my deep favorite song of mine is Quiet Storm. That's it.
That's it.
oh man,
That's it.
that's some 1,000. You chose one of the 1,000% hip hop songs.
Yeah, I say,
Tripe like 1 and 2. Come on, man. You gotta
I don't know what those are. All I know is Quiet Storm.
Universal hip hop songs they got. Like, come on, man.
You gotta listen when you get off when you get off, go listen to Tripe like go listen to Tripe like 1 and 2. The second one is harder though. Cause it's some shit that you probably can relate to.
So hold on. So this is what you do. So which music makes us act a certain way? Because arguably Drake's God's Plan did as much numbers as any of the gangster rap shit that's out now. So what like is it a 808 that makes the goddamn make us want to flip out influences? What the fuck is it? And God's Plan was a great fucking song, by the way.
You want me keep? I'm gonna give you the real. I just think they push Drake on us. I think that's what they do. I don't think honestly Drake is not that great of an artist. They
You
just
think his
push him
numbers
on us.
fake? You think his numbers fake?
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I just think they push him on us, kind of how they was pushing Kevin Hart on us every other month.
They
They
push
like force.
everybody on us though. Who was checking for Nas X when Old Town Road came? That's a catchy song, but who was checking for it? That shit was always on the radio. They
I
forced
mean, like Kevin Hart. Like every time you turn around, Kevin Hart was in a new movie, was a new stand up. He's had a TV show, and he's in the BET Awards, the MTV Awards. They just threw him in our face, and then here come the scandal, and everything just fizzled down. Everything his career kind of like took a back seat. You know what I mean?
Okay, well take you. And I say remove Drake, insert J. Cole. He still has some hot shit that can go head up with any of the shit that's relevant today. Even when he did his KOD, that was like all the type beats in the style that the young folks are rapping to now.
Right, but nobody rocking with that album like that. It was dope. It was sold, but they weren't rocking with that album like that, and they should have. But there was a message behind it. So as you were saying, it's not the sound, it's the artist. They don't throw J. Cole at us like they throw Drake. The Drake could do a song, it ain't even gotta be a single, and that shit gonna chart. That
But
shit gonna have 20, 30 million views. And,
Drake,
when you look at the Drake cosign, the Drake cosign is a big thing now.
well,
Future it boosted his career. Dirt, it boosted his career. And
and
that's
what I
why
mean as far as Drake is He's an artist that doesn't necessarily talk about shooting niggas and growing up in the hood and all the regular trap. He doesn't do the trap rap, but his songs
Right.
are just as popular. So why aren't we influenced or moved by something like Drake as we are with uh a King Von per se or
I,
Dead Bitches per se?
I mean, you got your J. Cole's and you got your Kendrick Lamar's that are relatable as far as artistry to Drake. But if you compare their career as far as like popularity, record sales, when they put a video out, like if Drake put a video out right now, Drake could put a video out right now by sunrise, that shit gonna have like 10 million views. It's gonna be trending number one. No artist in rap could do that right now. Just like Beyonce in R&B, Beyonce and she's done it. Threw an album out there, didn't say shit. And it wasn't even on a Friday. It was on a Saturday morning. Just threw it out there in the middle of the night, in the morning, and just everybody went crazy.
But what
No
I'm
promotion,
saying
no video,
is,
no nothing.
why aren't if music has the power to influence us like that, why don't we have more people out here behaving like Drake and Beyonce
because they
as
are.
opposed to acting like Chief Keef and Kodak Black?
Because they are. They are. Music is it's designed to keep you in line, to keep you focused on the matrix. What the reason why King Von or FBG Duck or just some, like I said, old school Brother Lynch Youngs and certain ones like that, the reason why they exist, they're not about the quantity, they're about quality energy. And what I
Right.
mean by that is that psycho realm, that it's something about the low frequency realm. It's something where it exists in this low frequency. That's why it does chopped and screwed, right? Chopped and screwed. Lean, right? Like just slow it down so that it seems like it's something about that whole trying to capture the hallucination, the hologram. Well, that's what the whole trip is about, trying to capture the hologram. So they think they can capture it, and bam, they just spray. They just do the most sickest shit. They get on that level, as they say. It's not an ascended thing like what Drake and them are doing, where even if he plays on that level, it's always going to be in the most universal medium that you can hear. You're like, oh, this motherfucker, he ain't down there, and they know it. They'll eat him as food, but he's right there playing, and it's an enhancement for a lot of people. So what they do is they do exactly what they're supposed to do: stay out of trouble. Listening to Drake, stay focused
Right.
on working, school, systems, mechanics, the whole mechanism. Stay focused now. Everything's gravy, baby. That's why he go 10 million and 10,000, whatever dude said early. It's just facts or whatever you said. So all I'm saying is the low realm is that's that quantity, that realm. The universal quantity. Let's capture the whole world with this shit. But that low realm, oh, that's highly concentrated, and you'll never know which new archetype will fascinate us and make us do what it do according to how they interpret it. Their interpretation becomes ours, and we love it because we're just looking for a dial in to the juice. We just looking to dial in, to plug in, and there it is. That's what I was looking for. Who is this? Who is this? Because that's where I'm going to catch my next body listening to this type of shit, because this is what I was looking for. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? This is what I was
So
looking
it's the
for.
808s. So it's the 808s.
Partially, but it's that dab. It's that dab. You know what I'm saying? Or that that nom, right? That man, like it's just that energy of you need some new juice. We're all into ingredients and flavors and 64 flavors, 72 flavor. We need that new juice. What's this? Oh, that's that new. That new? Oh, this must be that new. Think about weed. Come on, money boy. They hit you with that new. Like, what you mean new? I thought everything was out here. Like, you ain't never heard of this. What's this
You
shit?
got this one.
You know what I'm saying? So they looking for that for their next deviance, for their next exhibition in that realm. It's a low realm. So the 808 is a part of it, but so much more that's a part of carrying you. See, the 808 don't carry you across your face. You know what I'm saying? Like that buck 50, the 808 don't carry you like that. The 808, boom, it drops you off. Boom. That's the body in the trunk. Bah. That's the, you know what I'm saying, the last dirt on the motherfucking grave. Ah. That's the shovel in the joint, the final touch. That's that 808. But there's other energies that just carry you like a buck 50 across the frequency realm. Man, and I can hear it in my ear right now. I don't know if it's horns. I don't know if it's piano. I don't know what it is. I just know it'll carry you.
A lot of the music got synthesizers, heavy leads, synthesizers.
This nigga gonna make a beat like DJ on Hustle and Flow. Cause he hear the beat up in the road. Do, do, do.
Shake it real fast.
On your knees real fast.
Yeah, it's a lot of synthesizers and leads, and I'm hearing like certain type of effect, like what rhythmic effects in the background. So it's a lot being placed in the music. It's not really, you know, I don't hear a lot of pianos. I don't hear a lot of organs. I don't hear a lot of strings. Not much.
So, Huggie, do you think artists have a responsibility to deliver a different message, or should they be accepted as artists and entertainers like everybody else in any other genre of entertainment?
I think that certain artists don't have. I think whatever they like to do, whatever music they decide to make, I think it's our responsibility to either listen to what we want. We have the choice. There's so many rappers out here. It's overly saturated at this point. I think Future is for certain people that want to hear Future. It's for certain people that want to hear Drake. And if you notice if you notice what they did, pay attention to what you said. They mixed Future and Drake on the same album, and now Drake fans have become Future fans. Future fans have become Drake fans. So you kind of mix the trap and what you would call, I hate this word, but they call it backpack rap.
Let's call him pop, man. I feel like you niggas hate Drake on this platform, and I will not stand for it.
No, I don't hate Drake. I will say this. I will never respect him for not responding to Pusha T. I will never respect him for that.
To who?
For not responding to Pusha T, Life Added On. I ain't gonna never respect him for that.
Why are you promoting nigga rhetoric, brother?
I'm sorry. Life Added On is one of the most infamous responses to a diss record.
You gotta admit that. In a nigga,
listen, how often have you heard Drake just back down for real? Like,
to be honest, I never listened to the Life. I never listened to it. You know why? I'm a Drake fan, and I didn't want to hear it. Fuck Pusha T.
Oh man, you got to. You got to. Come on, man.
I've never listened.
That man said OVO 40 hunched over like he 80. Man, we roasted, and that's messed up because. Well, let me tell you the reason why he went there. Drake talked about the man's wife, and it had nothing to do with them. Pusha was like, I never talked about none of his family members. I just talked about him. But since he talked about my wife, the gloves is off. He talked about everybody. He talked about his pop. He talked about where his son, he's hiding his son. He talked about his 40. You know, 40 got a back problem. And he was like hunched over like he 80. He said 666. Then I got the devil flow. That man is 666. Yo, listen.
For the record, Drake did respond when he said you trying to spend 50 G's. He did respond, buddy.
What?
It's the song that he got on, I think, on the double disc.
You mean explain? Yo, he's explaining the diss record because that's not responding.
It was a song where he said the group was trying to spend 50 G's to get. He dedicated the whole chorus to him, I think. So he responded. He just didn't respond when you wanted him to. But how dare you?
He explained the diss record, and he had to come out and say, "Okay, this is the son that I had with this whore. I'm sorry for hiding him, y'all."
This is a Memphis nigga for you.
He forced the man to come out. He forced Drake to come out and be honest.
Only
with the album cover with the white face, with the black face, bro, he killed him with that. Yo, you can't.
You do realize on the show when we talking about is music to blame for the way we behave in the community. You said Drake didn't respond properly to a grown man talking about him.
He didn't respond.
So
No. To be
and
honest,
you lost respect for him
okay.
because he was taking the nigga mode.
I'm never gonna respect that. I
Drake is
can't.
dope, bro.
Drake is dope, but he ain't the GOAT until he got time. I'll give him forever, bro. You gotta respond to that. And it was said that Drake does have a response, but he never put it out.
No, I told you I'm a fan of damn. You know I'm a fan of.
I mean, I heard the whole album. He
50,000.
explained.
Yeah,
He
but he
explained
says
this
a whole
record.
hook. It doesn't matter. He responded. He said that's disrespect.
Life of Adidon is
Oh, that's
very.
the shit he did. He said, can't go 50.
Have you heard Life of
I'm
Adidon?
upset. I'm
Have you heard
upset
that?
is the response. I'm upset. That is his response. You know it.
CG, have you heard Life of Adidon by Pusha T? Oh, okay. It was a response to Drake. What was it called? What was the name of the album? 2P or something like that. What was the name of the record? Cause that was a dope diss record.
I didn't know he had this Pusha T part, but I didn't listen to the Pusha T.
Everybody was thinking that. Everybody was counting Pusha T out like, oh man, Pusha T career is over. Man, that man came back and he shocked me. He shocked me with a response he did.
Oh, you talk about ain't that when Kanye did some snake shit and gave Pusha T the information after Drake had just
he said that in the Life of Adidon. He said, no, keep Kanye out of this. I want all of the curses. He said, I want all the credit. He ain't got nothing to do with that.
This record aside, who's the better rapper?
Ghostwriting aside, talking, have a heart about your pride. I mean, Drake is the better artist, obviously.
So why Pusha T is the no name? He did that for clout.
Okay, he did it for
That's
clout.
Why I will never give him my view. He never got a view from me on that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoever's watching right now, remember when you watch this on the playback, Trey has never heard Life of Adidon.
I have not. Will never listen. He will not get a view from me.
That's just like a Biggie fan never listening to Hit 'Em Up. Come on now.
I fuck with Biggie.
Yeah, but you listen to Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah.
If you was a Biggie fan, you'd be like, oh, I gotta listen to Hit 'Em Up because I want to know what he said. And Hit 'Em Up to me is not really that great of a diss record. It's lethal. It's eyebrow raising. It's shocking.
That's the beat.
It's wild, but it ain't like lyrically. It's not that.
It was the first few bars that got us.
Yeah, Gaddafi verse was better than everybody verse.
But nah, I ain't want to hear.
From any W jersey with plenty murders occurred. Like yo, Gaddafi was dope. I like Gaddafi, man. He was the best one out of the Outlaws. Get your whole Junior Whopper click smoked up, ladies.
So there is no gay music per se. Why do you think homosexuality is on the rise? Now they're saying that they're not hearing it in the music because let's be honest, rap is homophobic per se. But the TV shows aren't, the movies aren't.
They don't talk about homosexuality. They portray it in like imagery, like how they dress, how they act. You know
the rappers.
footsies. Yeah, like I just saw a picture with Frenchie and Puffy with footsies like laying on the floor. Like,
well, Puff always been weird. He don't count. That nigga old.
Okay, French ain't that old.
French who Montana?
Yeah, French Montana was in the
picture. That nigga is from Morocco. We don't count him. He ain't. He's not one of us any damn way, huh? He ain't us.
Hey, hold on. Now you gotta give Frenchie his credit. He made his mark in hip hop because he's responsible for those little rap DVDs in the early 2000s.
I don't give a damn. He ain't one of us.
Because he did promotion for a lot of hip hop.
That's like Blade. He ain't one of us. He's
What do y'all like it or not about Vlad? Vlad is responsible for making a promotional move for hip hop. He
I
promoted a
give
lot of artists.
I
You
give
gotta give him
French
his credit.
Montana all his credit, but what I'm saying is when we talk about what these artists do, we don't count him. He ain't one of us.
He
He's
said
a
he ain't one
guest.
of
We
them.
don't count him.
Okay, he's a guest. Okay, I'll let you have that one.
He don't count.
I
Now
know Cocaine City DVDs was
Cool
like the
J,
shit, yo.
if you see LL Cool J in some footsies and shit, then let me know. Or you see goddamn it Drake or Pusha T or one of them cats. I don't hear no damn. Who really bumps French Montana though? Be honest.
Young kid, because he appealed to them.
Well,
What young kid?
I'll tell you when I used to bump him, it wasn't because I was bumping him.
He features.
It was because I was bumping Max B.
Max B. Wow,
Right.
I knew he was gonna say that.
And I
That's when I was bumping
Max
French.
B that and a shout out to my homie X down here in Florida because he's the reason. Just like my cousin Zach back in the day, X is the reason I was bumping Max B because I ride with X and we'll do a couple things and he always bumping Max B and I'm like, after about 4 or 5 songs, I'm like, hold on, fam, who the fuck is that? He's like, that's Max B.
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh, I need all of that. I need
Need a
everything,
nigga just petty bleed from the left
then
jab.
I'm droned out on Max B for a while, and that's where I got introduced to French Montana because they obviously got some type of connection because he all up in his music. That's all I know. That's all I know about. I don't know nothing about the mainstream French Montana.
She spit on my head.
The real French Montana.
She spit on my head.
It's like
Have
Max
y'all
B.
ever tore the club up listening to tear the club up?
I'm just saying, Max B is that dude.
I got it to
the whole wavy shit. That whole wavy shit, that's him. He started that shit. That wavy shit, he put that shit out there when motherfuckers start calling themselves wavy and all this shit.
It's Bigger Bell.
That's Max B.
It's Bigger Belly. Yo, Chrissy sucked his dick. Chrissy spit on their head. Yo, that shit is still fun. I don't know why I laugh every time I see that. And man was talking about Jim Jones' wife. Yo, that shit is hilarious. I'm sorry. And I know he lying, but it's just funny because he was running around the hotel drunk. He's a real comedian too. Like he's real funny, naturally. Like he was, I own the hotel. I own the hotel. Yo, you can't tell me to get out. Yo, he was walking around the whole hotel telling me he owned the place. That dude's funny.
Sid, you tell us about your conscious album that you have dropping. Since we're on frequency and what you're doing, what it is that you're doing to help change the frequency.
Oh man, that's a good point, fam. For me, it started in 2013 when I, let's say, woke up into frequency energy. And then it took me 3 years to put out my first project, the Panther Party album, which is already available everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Available on Spotify, iTunes, Slacker, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Amazon, CD Baby. That's the Panther Party album. That's been out since 2016. That led to my second project, which is Light the Way. And that actually drops, technically, you know how it is with the digital realm, but it's supposed to be at midnight tonight. It should be available everywhere. 11/11/2020 is the technical release date. The computer ain't nothing but technical, so it should be midnight.
What kind of port are you trying to open? I see what you did there, 11/11/2020. What voodoo you cooking up?
Hey, fam, material speaks for itself. It's 15 songs. It's almost, if you got the whole album, it's 75 minutes, fam.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I want me to cut you off. You know what I don't like about this industry, how they do things? They don't make long albums.
I mean that's because people's damn attention span is short. Like back when we grew up, where you did 3/16s, you barely get a 16 for a whole song now.
Right? Yeah.
The strip club, that's all you get, 16 and a hook.
That's pretty much what the songs are. Table dance music.
That counts as a dance. So it came from Kanye West's album when he dropped that Jesus is King. It was 27 minutes long. The album. 27 minutes. I said, I'm going to do one that's 72 minutes because this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So I reversed it. His was 27. I'm going to show him Light the Way, which is the true Jesus is king, so to speak. Jesus, Heru, Horus, Osiris is king, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to invert it. So it went from 27 to 72, but by the time I was done, it reached 74 minutes and something, almost 75. And it's been completed for a year. Maybe a dozen people or so have heard it in the year since it's been completed. But now the world about to get it. 11/11/2020 is about to be available on Google Play, Amazon, CD Baby, iHeartRadio, because I went through the same service providers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so that's tomorrow.
So it's
Yep.
on.
I said he just the portal.
Okay.
15 songs, fam. I call them, I labeled it as Christ, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's all ties in. So it's the first disciple, second disciple, third disciple, fourth disciple, all the way to the 12th disciple, then the 13th Christ, the 14th crucifixion, and then the 15th resurrection. That's how I label my songs. Well, just like I did on my Panther Party album, they're all titled Ethers. 1 ether, 2 ether, 3 ether, 4 ether, and then comes the actual song name. So it's just some energy. Right. I'm really trying to open this portal up. You know what I'm saying?
So is it like a concept album?
Yeah, definitely. Meaning like it's filled with. That's what carries it. Every song is different. Every song is one story of ascension, but every song has different energy. Like you got Polygyny. Polygyny is one of the biggest songs on there because I wrote the theme song for Poly, especially for a king with multiple wives. So Polygyny is a hit. But then I got that flat earth energy, right?
So how does consciousness and Poly and OnlyFans intermingle?
I mean, like you've been around in this consciousness, right? So one of the things about consciousness is becoming oneself, coming into knowing, to knowledge, to awareness, self-awareness. To me, I look at it as going from the helio to the geo to the ego, finally coming home to the egocentric mentality. So I always knew that I was in charge of everything from murder to, let's say, savior. If I want to heal or kill, right? And everything in between. I just didn't know how to own it. I knew that it was on me. I was the final judge, the final God, the final everything, the all. But I didn't know how to capture it and articulate it. I just didn't know what it meant to feel. I knew the feeling, but I didn't know the expression. So now I've come to know myself. So for me, it's all is one. All of it is one as a part of always being a part of an eternal transitionary type of life, always going through new news, rites of passage. So the music for me had to be done. It had to be done. It was actually completed a year ago from this release date. It was completed a year ago. It had to be done. I needed to get it out because it was like something busting from the inside. Like the ancestors, they're the insisters. They're constantly insisting upon things to come up out of you. So they insisted it and I completed it. Now the OnlyFans, that is something that has just come about in the last 90 days. So it was still a lot more development even leading up to that, which is a part of me being a producer on a whole nother level of production, of creative production and whatnot. Completely owning oneself. Because if you look into the knowledge, into the social media, you'll see that there's a huge ass plight bigger than a fight. A plight is like bigger than a fight. It's a spiritual thing. There's a huge ass plight of women who are trying to recapture their sexuality and being in control of their sexuality. It's been monetized by men. You know what I'm saying? It's been monetized by systems and mechanics. And women are trying their best to figure out how to recapture their total power, but especially it starts with their sexual power. And it be in their hands. So I'm being able to be a part of assisting that ascension. And that shit is huge for me because I always been unlimited. I spent most of my life as a tyrant, a patriot, a patriarch, a maniac, meaning like it's my way or the highway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Home to
This is the point where I make my second reference to Hustle and Flow, and you being like DJ.
coming
Continue.
home to being more reasonable now. Is all I'm saying. It's like, oh man, I done finally found my middle ground of full acceptance of you got to own it. And to me, to own it means to know it now. It's all the same energy. Own, OWN is NOW now, and then NOW is KNOW to know, and then KNOW is also NO. No.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all, you better know it now. You know what I mean? So I've always been this, and I can't project it on somebody else. But it just so happened that Sister Nunn has been trying to bust up out of that shell and be herself, and I've been like a restrictor. I've been a restrictor for, let's say, 2 years. I've been a restrictor. So I know for a fact it's a part of organic development, because I still was like 63% on my patriarch shit, kind of manipulating and not letting her out of her shell, because this is just who the goddess is. You know what I mean?
Any women out there, I am available. If you want me to be in your OnlyFans, I will do it for free. I will do it for the love of the game. Hit me up. Just putting it out there.
Now, if you know something that I don't, we can talk about that too, because I'm interested in all testimony when it comes to the knowledge inside of the platform, because I've been studying for like 2 months straight, and I'm interested in the data. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm interested in participating in any ladies out there who have OnlyFans who want to companionship. I am available. Hit me up.
you say some companionship. Now, hey, hold up. I'm thinking to myself, have you, all bullshit aside, I gotta ask now, because no disrespect, but have you been solicited by Sister Nunn yet?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
I'm saying my damn mentor has an OnlyFans, and I won't sign up. I ain't paying for nobody OnlyFans.
Oh, okay.
I thought about Lisa Rado. I thought about it. I was like, ooh, I would love to see that pussy. But I don't believe that she gonna be showing that pussy. So I was like, nah.
As soon as I asked the question, because I didn't remember, but when I asked the question and you started answering it, I remembered why she hasn't solicited you yet. It's because we were planning on doing a couple of lives about it. And I was telling her that before your live, you like to do a 10, 15-minute little prep. And I was like, off air. And I was like, on those live, when we can do the 10, 15-minute prep off air, we might as well have you soliciting live. You know, me not live, but off air, but talking to him like, well, don't be surprised when you get this solicitation. Like, but then you would have said, I ain't subscribing to shit or whatever. Y'all would have got the bill back and forth.
I use Pornhub.
2.5 years too.
I use Pornhub.
Hey, this shit is comparable.
No, I'm saying it's not comparable because Pornhub is free for me, and if I wait long enough, it's the nigga that know how to hack everything, that leak everybody's shit. OnlyFans had a leak last year where they said like over 1 million people's shit had got breached.
I dealt with Pornhub too. It's just back when, let's just say, whenever I was still on it, maybe 7-8 years ago, when Pinky and them was popping, before she got all big and shit. Pinky. That's back when I used to fuck with it. That's my last time fucking with Pornhub. And yeah, it was free, meaning I could go straight to the shit and get up a free video and just watch that shit and do what I had to do. But this shit is more lit than that. It's
I got you. I ain't knocking it. I'm not knocking you. I'm trying to let these ladies know I have dick available. I will be in your OnlyFans if you want me to be for free.
The only way to be,
I never liked Pinky, yo.
The only way to be in is the one-on-one video chat.
No, I'm talking about the women out there that make porn, that be looking for niggas to fuck them. I'm trying to sell not sell myself. I'm trying to advertise myself for free to those who may want experience.
Man, I've been in that game all my life. That game is a physical game. That is not a game you play on the internet. Trust me. I've been in that game my whole life. No disrespect to my sister, but I got a sister who's one of the baddest motherfuckers out there in that game. Talking about on the street level, the grimiest of the grimy, where it's that extreme. And me, I
I
want
know
to prove
a
that.
couple
Look, I want to prove that part. So I'm a little as a let's say as a spender or a John or just being a part of the culture where I'm shopping is on a higher level. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shop on a higher level than that extreme. So I know that side of the game too. And I've literally had, let's just say, one madam in my life. I've had a love entanglement with one. I'm 44, so this should go a long way with you. And I have over 300 women. So look, I've had one madam.
Over 300.
Motherfuckers. So I learned the game from that side. There's a lot.
Hold on, bro. I'm not gonna let you. You said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Toxic
I'm
masculinity
not gonna
moment.
let you just say that.
Toxic masculinity moment. You gotta say, CG,
No, that shit
you
was
have to answer the question.
Hold
You
on.
have to answer the
That's
question,
unbelievable.
CG. He threw an ejection. Flag on the play.
No. I ain't no flag on the play. I'm like, yo, did you say
It's under
300?
review.
That shit is amazing. I ain't knocking it. That shit is shit.
I ain't finished. What
300 is under review.
300, shit. That's a lot, bro.
Like the guys in the movies.
Oh, you say that's under review?
No, because he wanted to make sure it's under review because he wanted to make sure he had.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I had sex 300 times. He said sex with 300
I
women.
don't know if 300, but I know I'm definitely in the twos. I don't know if I'm 3, but I'm definitely in the twos. Yes.
You in the 200 with women?
I've been fucking since I was 14, and once just because I had an ego thing, I fucked like 26 women in a month span.
Oh my god, shit! I feel bad, yo.
From Westwood.
I feel bad. My body count low as shit. I feel bad, yo. I'm not even. I can't even be a part of this discussion, yo.
Don't feel bad. These hoes ain't shit. Don't feel bad.
I feel bad, yo. And I've been fucking since I was 14, but goddamn.
Hey, it's all about the culture, man. When it's the more poverty stricken it is, the more fuck. I thought y'all.
Hey, let me say this for both of y'all. Let me say this for both of y'all. I would love for both of y'all.
I don't mean always you. Like, if I got money, you taking advantage, let's say, of the poverty-stricken culture. You can get all this pussy easy, and then it's the bust down culture where you fucking something different every night.
A lot of those are on my friends list. A lot of them was tossed. A lot of them was tossed. It's a whole bunch of them.
Let me keep it real with y'all. I probably would have had about 200 if I didn't really just throw myself out there like that, or just because pussy comes and go. Women you see a lot of women, and I won't even like bite on the flirt because I know it's there, and I'd be like, I probably could have had like easily 60, probably 100 more than what I should have had. You know what I mean?
I'm going. I enjoy sex.
Y'all should both do a live and talk about the various type of women y'all had sex with.
What I would
love very enlightening.
What I would love to do is have a live, and the women that ain't scared to keep it real, that know they fuck me, come in on the live.
So let me be clear on this part though, fam. So look,
but they ain't gonna be that bold.
With all that being said, the money game, I done seen it in Atlanta and Detroit. I done seen it in Las Vegas. The money game, when it comes to that type of shit, it's a physical game. You don't need to be on the internet. The real money is not on the internet. It's right there with the connects, and that's what it is. The internet is like that's a stretch. That's a stretch as far as the physical part goes. The physical part, that's a stretch. You got to go with the shit that's right there. If you in Atlanta,
Right.
you're going to the Atlanta market. If you're in Detroit, you're going to the Detroit market. If you're in Las Vegas, you're going to Las Vegas market. Atlantic City market.
If you still picking up hoes off the street,
But the shit is right there in your face.
because you have a bigger selection on the internet, to be honest. Yeah, you got a bigger selection on the internet.
People are not that trustworthy, man. Even though they done got into it a lot with the dating game, people trust what they know.
Yep.
And that shit's usually gonna be right there where they at. That's what they
It's
know.
pros and cons for all of this shit, though. These hoes carry 22s in their purse now. Mac 11s.
Yeah.
They had a John following.
I mean, that's just how I feel. It got to be up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be more and more expensive with all that traveling. It's gonna be more and more expensive. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the culture where niggas is really just trying to bust them down, as opposed to professionally shopping with them for that service. Niggas is actually trying to bust these hoes down. That's different. You end up into a whole trick game, a trick bag of game. That shit's silly. I'm talking about professional service. I know all about it. Like literally.
Out of my 200 and something, only 2 have been prostitutes. I've only paid for the pussy twice. Only twice.
Yeah, we said we said about 200 different ones. Okay, you said 2 out of all them 2, right? I don't know. I'm probably in the 20s with that shit. I'm probably in the 20s.
It happens. I understand it. I didn't understand it at first. I understand that shit now.
I ain't gonna lie, this would be an eye-opening live. Y'all just really have a discussion about the various women y'all had sex with.
And out of them
So women can really have a
24. Out of them 24, 12 of them was in a drug exchange where I didn't have to exchange money. I'm dealing with the dope fiend prostitute.
I've never done that one.
Yeah, you talking about it.
All of my women were upstanding hoes. They had jobs and shit. Sunday school teachers and shit.
In the streets. You know what I mean? I lived in the streets, like literally. That's where a lot of my culture come from. Like when I get to spitting at motherfuckers, like, oh, you proud of that shit, fam? It ain't about pride. It's about knowing thyself, like, and being comfortable with it. And being comfortable with it. These stories are easy to tell.
Right, you can't change it and shit. A lot of people got these stories.
I got 702 pages of this story, right? And this motherfucker right here, the Dummy Boy saga.
Like, no, he's an author too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a book? I'm buying it right now. Yo, Amazon, where is it? Where is it? I want that.
Spokesperson for my hood, definitely. They come to me for it. Sigger will tell you. Just ask Sigger, he'll tell you about what happened. Because they know I'm gonna spit the most fairest assessment. I'm a fair judge. I'm a gracious God. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, fam. It's just,
I'm always snatching literature. I need that book. How do I get that book?
Oh, inbox me, fam. You know what I'm saying? Cash App and post it.
He said, is it on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on all that shit.
Well, I'd rather pay you directly, so I don't mind it.
If you buy it off Amazon, I ain't gonna make but like $3 for the little royalty.
Oh,
I'll pay you directly. I got you.
I make 10 if you buy it off me directly. I make a 10.
Word. That's what's up. I got you. I need to add another book. I'm always trying to grab a book.
Facts. That's what it do.
Word.
That's up.
I'm serious, but yeah, you gotta say the women ain't gonna be comfortable to sit up here and talk about their bodies. It makes us look just as bad, but they ain't gonna sit up here and talk about their bodies, especially the ones that's prostitutes and strippers and shit. And not OnlyFans, IG models, because IG models try to be slick with it. I can at least respect the woman with OnlyFans. They let you know. IG models that say booking info and bio.
Facts. There's so many levels to that sex game. Like that's I see it coming in, fam. I'm gonna definitely send you that as soon as the show's over. But yeah, that whole game right there. There's so many levels to that shit. That's why Sister Nun, she protected. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she got this gangster disciple as her protector. You know what I mean? She ain't got to worry. I got the whole G code on lock. Like that shit easy. You know what I mean? She the goddess though. I ain't got nothing to do with.
Hey, I know you should have at least 70. I know you should have at least 74 subscribers from the nation.
Oh man, no, I'm renegade. I've been renegade my whole life. Niggas know I turned my back on that shit to choose green. I chose the greenbacks. My story is what it is. It's all in there. I chose the greenbacks. I was the first nigga in my hood that said, I started locking it up with red. I started showing peace to Bloods, Vice Lords, and all. Like, no, I'll shop with, I'll buy dope off y'all, whatever now. I'm renegade. It's green that matters. Y'all niggas is cool to me. I'm sick of my niggas warring against y'all. This shit fake as fuck. I'm sick of all this shit. Where's Hoover at? Save me, because I got blessed in by some niggas that didn't honor. Didn't have to honor. It all comes out, fam.
Now, was there a gangster rap song playing when you got blessed in?
What you say?
I said, was there a gangster rap song playing when you got blessed in?
Niggas was bumping that 8-ball and MJG at the time.
Space Age Pimpin' ain't hurt nobody.
Coming out hard.
They ain't hurt nobody.
Coming out hard.
Coming out hard, definitely.
Oh,
He's safe. She's safe. Should I continue?
Drown them in the tub. Rubber
dub.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That was like PG gangster rap. That was more on their pimping music.
Yeah, a lot of niggas did that to him.
Now that ain't PG. That's rated R. Like, you can't make a song about running a chick head to the wall till you get a second song in 2020, bro.
That was
getting away with that one.
That was one song and a sample.
Real ass nigga believe it, beating them hoes. No, you cannot say that in 2020. They probably could perform that shit without some type of backlash.
It was so pimping music, but I don't know why they can't. You gotta say Dave Chappelle got pissed on you. I don't know why they can't perform it.
Like, I wish I you know what? I'm gonna find a way to get in contact with MJG. I don't really know how to reach Primrose, but they should do like a musical for Coming Out Hard. That would be a great idea, wouldn't it?
It worked for Hamilton. Change the characters white though. Change 8-ball and MJG to white people.
that would be funny. Make it like orchestra. You know what I'm saying? That should be hilarious as fuck. Yo, Coming Out Hard. You gotta change the name. You can't say that.
Coming Out Hard, the musical. New page, new things. Every once in a while, this is how we spend the day.
Well, that'll be outside looking in, but I feel what you're saying though.
I'm just saying they gotta go through their whole album on their shit. They gotta go through their whole discography, even to the kicking up dust of my polo boots with Mace. They gotta have a white puff there and a white Mace. All this.
It was that Mr. Big is what was hyping us up back then. Niggas started every time we listened to that shit, we felt like, man, it's time to get our shit together. You know what I mean? That type of energy.
Yeah, Mr. Big was the judge. They forced that on the motherfucker. The underground forced that on the motherfucker down here. I used to hear that shit, son of a bitch, everywhere. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Speaking of that renegade shit, it's a YouTube. I don't want to say her name, but her YouTube subscribers, she called them renegades. I said, y'all better watch that shit. You gonna fuck around, go to Chicago, you gonna say that shit, you gonna get your ass kicked. Probably killed.
I'm from Indiana, blessed in by niggas from Chicago. That's my whole story. That's the whole point. I've been dealing with them niggas all my life. I already know anything about Chicago, Indianapolis, all that shit, the Midwest, St. Louis, fucking Dayton and shit. That's my area. So of course I know how my niggas is. I know how that energy is. I'm from that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know what it takes to compete in that realm with them niggas. When I do that level of competition and it come out of this body, they say, see, that's that crazy white boy, and you see, they try to use it against me because now I'm more crunk than them. So I get it. I know what it takes. I know what they own. I know what all that shit is. That drill shit and shit, man. Man, I'm 44 years old, so it's beyond that shit about my niggas. But that's why I put them all on the map, because the Titans that raised me, shit, like I put it on the map. They the Titans. I'm just flunky hunky, right?
Why the hell is Meg Thee Stallion in Mortal Kombat? And why don't we blame video games? Why don't we blame Fortnite and Call of Duty for some of these niggas shooting these guns?
Nah, because just like you say, before the internet hit big, they didn't have all these shooting games like that was that lit.
Mortal Kombat like 30 years old.
No, I mean, come on, man. Niggas had to go somewhere to be able to play that shit. Everybody didn't have a Nintendo.
You ain't had no Sega?
No,
Everybody had a
Sega and a PlayStation. And a PlayStation.
I had the Sega and the Super Nintendo.
My cousin Zach had all that shit. So I would always.
And we wasn't rich at all.
I was one of the privileged niggas. My cousin Zach had it, and my nigga Slow had it because his grandma bought him everything. So yeah, but everybody didn't have that shit. So, and it wasn't shoot, kill like it is now with all the graphics and shit being lit. We got to grow up and watch the graphics get better. Now the graphics is just the shit. So it gets deeper. You wasn't internet connected with everybody, talking like my son do all day. My 12 talking to the whole world on the internet, doing these. They all in the game together. You can see them. Shit crazy. They having
cursing each other out and shit.
They doing big shit.
You bitch ass nigga.
But ain't that the shit we used to do at the arcade playing against each other on Marvel vs. Capcom?
You had to always put more energy into making it happen. Arcade, you got to ride your bike. You got to do the thing. They ain't got to do none of that. It's right there. Bam. So it's so much.
You gotta earn the money to spend the money to even have the fun.
So much money. Getting their parents to just put the debits, put the little digits on the card, get them the thing where you buy the thing to unlock the thing, and they get the thing, the skins and all that shit, man.
Downloadable content. The Meg Thee Stallion downloadable content.
Right now was asking me for some Robux, some Roblox bucks. That's what they was asking me for the other day. Hey, we need some Roblox or some Robux. I don't know if y'all know about Roblox. See? Roblox is the most multi-billion-dollar ass shit they got out right now. All these children on Roblox looking at each other. I got 2 different children in 2 different rooms. They both on Roblox playing these balance games where if you fall off, you dead and split in about 16 pieces. It's crazy. They're grown people playing Roblox. Huggie, you don't know about Roblox?
I heard about it. I don't really know much about it, really. I heard about it.
My kids play Madden and shit.
He heard about it. That's all I wanted him to know. I knew somebody heard about this shit because I heard about it too. Through the shit my children asked me for some Robux. And I'm like, hold on. For what? They say for Roblox. I'm like, what the fuck y'all got me into? You know what I'm saying?
I've been asked for the PlayStation membership and cards and shit like that. But my kids play sports games. They into the Madden in there, but I know Black Friday, I'm gonna be out there like a kid for the PS5. I don't give 2 fucks. I'm getting it.
I want the PS5, but I got a bad feeling. I bought my launch day. I still got my launch day PS4, but I got a bad feeling this year it's not gonna be a good launch day. So I'm gonna wait a good couple of weeks.
It's already out now. I'm just gonna get it at a discounted price on Black Friday.
Oh, you can get it now? I thought it come out Friday.
No, that's what I'm saying. They're gonna be out. Black Friday is like another 2 weeks from now. That shit is after Thanksgiving. I'm getting it the day after Thanksgiving because you know they're gonna be sold out of everything. All the pre-orders they got as soon as it drops Friday, them motherfuckers are gonna be gone until Black Friday. And then the price might be about $40, $50 cheaper, maybe $100 because it's Black Friday. But that's what I'm going. Because they're gonna be sold out again. You might not be able to get them until after Christmas.
If I gotta go through a war and a possible fight to save $100, I'd rather just go online.
Let me tell you where to go where there's never a war. Sam's Club. Same place as Walmart. They got it. Every time a new game released like a PlayStation, I always went to Sam's Club. There's never a fucking line there.
On Black Friday though?
Yes. Every time. And I always go to the one in Raleigh. On Covenant Pike.
That's the hood. You sure?
Bro, I got the PlayStation 4 from there when it released last time, like 4 years ago.
Well, you did say Black
and before
Friday.
That, I got the 3. Yeah, Black Friday, because most people are at Walmart and other places. Sam's is mostly known for having food and shit, but they do have an electronics department where they got big ass TVs and shit. It's Walmart too, so they got some. A lot of people just don't go there. And you know you gotta have a membership to get in Sam's Club, which everybody don't have.
I wonder if they're gonna do some funny shit with certain people that try to use other people's memberships.
Nope, they
Nah,
never do.
I
They
sure got one.
never do. Mother, like most of the time, nigga card don't even work because motherfucker be old and you just go in there and get what you get and
Get
come
a
on.
tip. You get. They be like, "Come on, you get a temporary card," cause whatever.
Right.
I don't know. I ain't too crazy about it. I can say that. I might just
That's
wait
my
till I
spot.
move.
That's my spot. I will be at Sam's Club on Covington Pike when they open it like 7 or 8 Black Friday morning. And it may be 15 people in line, but it ain't like Walmart. So, and I know I'm definitely gonna get a goddamn machine because it's gonna be more than 15 there. And they gonna fuck around and have a bundle pack like they always do. They always had a bundle pack where you get a game or you get a controller with it, and the controllers are $70 now. Game $70. They getting their money out this motherfucker. But I hadn't had a game system in goddamn about 4 years, so I'm eagerly anticipating this to have a lot of time on my hands to get my player up. I will not be playing WNBA mode 2K. Stop wasting your time. Ain't nobody gonna play this shit. Girls ain't gonna even play it. Motherfucking my player with the female. What kind of man would play that?
Like the W. My son be like, he ain't fucking with them hoes. I'm not playing with them hoes.
Why don't they just make a WNBA game instead of trying to force them on the men's game?
Damn,
That's how you see if they. Yeah, they're trying to put a WNBA my career mode on the NBA 2K instead of creating their own game. They trying to capitalize. They're trying to force that shit on the men.
That's terrible.
We don't be in their world trying to force nothing on them.
Some motherfuckers would sell 200 copies of WNBA 2K.
Real shit.
And they would probably return them motherfuckers. Like who would play that? I don't even think the women would play that junk.
They don't.
Shit, ain't even watch it. You want to find out if a woman watch that shit? Yo, name all the sports teams in y'all WNBA. I don't even know the Sparks, LA Sparks,
and
right?
the New York Liberty. That's it.
And the New York Liberty. Yeah, I can't name that shit. I don't know.
It's never been popular. It's
not. I just know Candace was fine though. That's all I know.
The sport of it is not a popular game. It's because it's like a track meet.
I like track meets, man. Them little shorts they be wearing.
No, what I mean by that is, track meets be lit. I don't mean like a track meet in that way. I mean, it's like all they do is go back and forth to where so fast the game never has any suspense. It's always just the only suspense is at the end if the score say so, and the last shots matter and stuff like that. Typically speaking, the women's game always been like that. They have trouble slowing down and just breathing into. Men is gonna slow down, be like, hey, everybody. Some alpha male gonna be up there like, nah, everybody shut the fuck up, relax. He running the play all slow and shit. Kobe's known for this type of shit. LeBron, they just dominate the ball, slow the whole fucking game down. It's chess like that makes it so interesting. Aside from the high flying shit and all that masculinity out there, ready to fight, knock each other out. The women go hard, but it's just a boring game from that perspective. That athleticism ain't there. And they just run up and down the thing like a track meet all day.
I can't respect the league where 98% of the contestants can't smack the backboard. I just don't want to watch it. Y'all have no hops, no athleticism.
Lack of athleticism. Fact. There's no disrespect to them. It's just it ain't meant to be a damn high flying ass jungle gym around this motherfucker like the men's game. I get it. So it's boring. Like motherfuckers is like shit. We good.
I would rather watch a professional volleyball league. I'd watch that.
Facts. It's a different game.
Men would dominate the shit. Men would be in the stands like a motherfucker for that. We'd be like, "Ooh, look at them shorts."
Yeah, the outfits is lit, and it's a different.
They still look like girls. They got their hair in ponytails and shit.
They be looking at their best in the athletics form. They be looking real good in the volleyball shit. That's facts. You know what I'm saying?
LeBron James, get a professional volleyball league started, buddy. It's a gold mine. That shit'll be bigger than OnlyFans. I'm just saying.
Look, fam, my stuff's dead. It's saying 5%, and I'm looking at
That's
it right.
cool. Go ahead and let these people know where they can find you at.
Oh, well, of course, on Facebook, you can add me as a friend, Siggy Potolo. I'm Siggy Potolo, Instagram, Siggy Potolo, YouTube. But I also have the Third Eye Live TV Radio YouTube, which is my premiere channel. A lot of content up. Like I already showed y'all the music. You know what I'm saying? The new album drops tonight, Light the Way. I showed y'all the book, the Dummy Boy Saga. Also got the book, Afghanistan, where I'm basically the spokesperson for Afghanistan, letting you know that Indianapolis don't play either. Indianapolis ain't no joke either.
Naptown.
Just like all the rest. Just like all the rest. And put you in the trunk, burn your ass up, and go on about their day. Like, it's just the way life is, right? You in Memphis, there's no need to like ponder it anymore. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Where you at, fam? Huggie, where you at, fam?
Yeah, I'm in Memphis too.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, there's nothing need to be said on that tip. So yeah, Siggy Potolo everywhere. Message me. That's where I interact at in my DM. So I appreciate it. Sure. As always, shout out to the Toxic Masculinity Show. Always shout out to MoneyBoy Trey. Appreciate the bill, Huggie. Yeah, fam. So
fam.
To do it again.
For sure.
Huggie got to toss us with the live on YouTube, man, with all them damn subscribers. We're going to go. He got to toss us with the live.
Facts.
Yeah, I don't like using StreamYards, man. I like using I'm an XSplit guy. You know, I like the flashy shit.
Just send us the link. Or just tell us how to join, and we'll be there.
Okay, bet.
So however you do it, whether you use, I forget, StreamYards, whatever, Zoom. Just tell us how to.
I use XSplit.
I don't know what that is. They're still rich nigga shit. I'm poor. I don't know what that is. Yeah,
it's actually free. It's actually free.
You just blowing my heart.
I can show you how to use it. I got a video. I got a whole video how to use it.
It costs $200 for this program we talking about. Send some money.
I never paid for a damn thing. All right, peace, bro. Hit me back on the deal, bro. Yeah, I'm listen. He got 2 books. I need both of them books.
I gotta damn chop this song and make this slideshow for my partner. Let them people know where to find you at, Huggie Pacino.
Man, Huggie Pacino, YouTube, Huggie Pacino Effect. You know, you can find me on IG, Facebook, government name Kenneth Hart, where I am now. I'm just pretty, you know, I'm inconsistent, man. I'm gonna get back to being consistent. I just can't wait to move, man. I'm marking my calendar, bro. January or February 1st, I'm gonna be up out of here. Yeah, once I get settled in my new spot.
You one of them niggas that's running away from the city?
Absolutely.
Why are you running from that?
I need a new scenery, man. It was either gonna be Texas, Georgia, or West Coast, and I chose the East Coast.
Hey, man, you can never get anywhere in life being a quitter.
No, I'm trying to get out the country, so I'm gonna quit America in a minute. Just give me a little time.
Hey, man, I definitely do not want to die in America. I want to die overseas somewhere. I hadn't figured out somewhere yet, but probably in Europe, some goddamn where, Paris, Venice. I don't know. Not America though. Shit.
Hell no.
I would even take Barbados, but not America.
Man, that's the aim, man, to get back to them islands, man.
Or America. If I do America, it would have to be Hawaii. I can take Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to where I can live like in Hawaii, and I can literally have like my money work for me. Where I ain't gotta come to America. I just come here to just collect. Or just speak to the people that's working for you.
Oh, nah, nigga, I'm always come back, and don't nobody do it like America now. I would, but I feel you. Well, no, I would be. I want to be rich enough if I had my way to where I could just take like 3 month vacations in the United States if I wanted to, and just travel from big city to big city that I want to be in. And then go back home, and then I get tired of there and just come back or go to another country. I
Right.
want to be that type of wealthy to just get up and go. I was like, a perfect day for me would be to just get on a jet and never see nighttime. Every time it get night, we fly somewhere else.
Word. That's what I'm
For
talking about.
24 hours, that would be fucking lit.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Like I said, man, I've been hesitant. I ain't hesitant no more, man. I
Yeah,
be like, because I always thinking like, man, I don't want to leave Memphis. It's like, man, I don't know. It's different because when you got like your kid is older and you start thinking like, damn, man, I don't want him to graduate here. I want him to like see the world. I want to be able to travel and be able to be around different cultures of people. Because in Memphis you ain't got nothing but either black or white, a couple of Mexicans.
run.
You know what I'm saying?
I say run, bro. I just haven't found. I done left Memphis several times, but I hadn't found anything that made me want to stay away.
Where you moved to before?
I was San Antonio. Shit, I did St. Louis for a minute.
St. Louis is nah. I got my stepdad people from there. They be trying to come here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I say Hernando. That's Mississippi, but that ain't. It's nothing far. But I'm saying like shit, the niggas still end up migrating back.
Yeah, I ain't coming back.
Like San Antonio was the furthest though.
Yeah, I heard San Antonio's boring, man. Is that true?
Hell no. It's
It's
like
not.
oh no, it's a military town, so it's always some shit to do. Plus they got the sports teams. They got basketball, they got college, they have the rodeo shit come in, they got the Riverwalk. It's always something going on down
Okay, I heard it was boring. Maybe it was just a
there.
chick. She probably go see this, be like, this nigga talking about me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You said it was boring. But anyway,
I mean,
uh,
isn't that how natives everywhere feel? When you grew up a place, you be like, this shit boring as hell. But we have tourists come to Memphis and be like, woo, they turn up for goddamn it 5 days.
I mean, it's shit to do here, but it ain't shit to do here permanently. It's shit to do here for a little while.
Right.
You come see Elvis, come get old Bill. You know what I'm saying? Eat the barbecue, go to A&R, go to Tops. You know what I'm saying?
Catch a grizzly game.
Marlowe's, catch a Grizzly game, go to the FedEx Forum, Lorraine Hotel. What else? We got the
They
Grand
swap.
Central spot. Yeah, Peabody,
Stacks.
baseball,
Some
AutoZone Park, Stacks, Soulville, uh, and that's it.
Redbirds. Soccer.
Yeah, Redbird. We ain't got no amusement park no more.
I
We had one. We don't got one no more.
want to say Six Flags is in Six Flags. Where is Six? No, Six Flags is is it in
St. Louis.
Dallas?
St. Louis is the closest.
But they got one in Texas too. I'm saying
They
I
got one
can't.
in Texas too, though. I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
can't
Dallas.
remember if it's San Antonio or Dallas. It's one of them
Dallas.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's in Dallas. Now that's where I was gonna move to, either Dallas or Houston, or
Oh,
find me like a small little town outside of Dallas.
and if you went to Texas, you might as well just stayed in Memphis because that's where all the Memphis niggas run to. You doing best going up east.
Exactly. And like I said, I want to be a PA, but man, Massachusetts pay more out of PA, Connecticut, or Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only moving there based on the pay. Connecticut, Massachusetts, and PA is all three is nice. You know what I'm saying? I did my research on all three states.
I give
Uh,
you I give you a winner and a half.
what the winner? Look. Okay, it's all about being prepared. Like,
Hey, right.
nigga put me on game. He was like, man, look, hey, your tailpipe. Make sure you always clear your tailpipe because the snow might get too high, and you might have the tailpipe might be covered. Carbon monoxide can fuck you up. So he
Yep.
said, be careful of that. Keep kitty litter, keep a shovel, invest in your snow blower, and stuff like that. Make sure you have different stuff like salt just in case you run into a little situation. Get winter tires. He said, get winter tires and chains for your tires. You could do 40 to 50, maybe 60, depending on how good you got your suspension on your truck, which he said you got a truck, it's even better than having a car. I'm prepared for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, say Tom Brady was prepared for New England with it for 20 years, but he loved it in Tampa Bay.
I know you do.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
been
yeah.
prepared, yeah, I said, but it's so much down south niggas ain't prepared for. Yeah,
I
in
mean,
San
when you
Antonio,
really look at the winter, it's really roughly, if anything, especially on the East Coast, it's 90 days and 70 days might be horrific.
nigga, that's 3 months.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it seems. Like when you think about it, those 6 7 weeks of they'll be gone just like that.
Yeah, I know San Antonio got some brutally cold fucking winters. You wouldn't think so. For it to
Yeah,
be 120 in the daytime, cold in the motherfucker at night. You like, what the fuck?
yeah. That night, the East Texas shit get cold, man. I said, man, you listen. If you are a young Cowboy, you an older Cowboy fan like me. Well, you know the older ones, but I'm old enough to remember when Irving, Texas, was like an open stadium,
Yep.
and we would have snow in Thanksgiving games too. You know what I'm saying? Snow in December, snow in January. We had home games. It'll be. I mean, we had that one game where Miami had we had that punt, and all we had to do was recover the ball and run the clock out. And I want to say it was Leon Lett had like slid and he kicked the ball and touched it. And man, Miami fucking I think it was Dallas. No, Dallas was punting the ball. No, that Miami was punting the ball to us. And Leon fucking touched the fucking ball and Miami fell on it and they ended the game. That was that Thanksgiving game. I'll never forget that. That's the year we won the Super Bowl, by the way. I think the last time we won the Super Bowl, for the record.
Yeah, I said, my
96.
condolences on being a Cowboy fan. It's rough this year. I'm sure it makes you not even want to watch football anymore.
See, I'm a real Cowboy fan. Like I can look at this year and I was like, that goddamn defense is suspect. But then I never thought that we would have 3 offensive linemen Pro Bowl go out for the year.
It's
I
been
think that the probability that happened is damn near impossible.
You feel you was happy. You had faith Sunday, didn't you? You had faith y'all was gonna.
Oh no, absolutely not. I didn't think we could beat Pittsburgh. I didn't think we could be that close.
And so you had faith.
Nobody did. We was double-digit underdogs. Nobody thought we could beat.
Like, I know they're gonna find a way to blow this motherfucker. I just know they are.
Well, the quarterback that was quarterbacking, for those that don't know, Gilbert. This was his first NFL start ever. He's only thrown 3 footballs in his NFL career.
Hey,
you gotta give him credit. You gotta give him credit against the top 5 defense in the league. You gotta give him credit.
You know, there's people like Eli Manning. They could have went and they could have got my boy Colin Kaepernick. I don't want to hear that shit.
Kaepernick, yeah, you're right. They could have got. Hey, Eli
came. Michael Vick, he was available.
Well, Eli he's not retired. He's just free agent.
Jay Cutler was retired too until they offered him $30 million to come out of retirement.
Jay Cutler, a bitch. he good, but he's a bitch. Like he really is a good quarterback. He's just soft, man. He's an asshole. You know what I mean?
Rex Grossman.
Rex Grossman, sucker ass. I think he hurt his elbow, didn't it? Hurt his elbow.
He hurt his leg when they
won
that damn Super Bowl. He hurt that ligament in his knee when they got to that Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was him.
But yeah, man, it's bad luck, but it is what it is. Niggas done had whole teams go out because of COVID. Cam missed the game. It is what it is. Them folks had Brian Hoyer and Jared Stidham play. It is what it is.
Now, why Dallas ain't had the COVID bug, man? We need that shit.
I guess it ain't in Texas.
It's like fuck. Well, you know the thing about the Cowboys, right? Okay, this is the thing. Dallas has 3 Pro Bowl starters out for the year. And that quarterback
Hey,
did a
sir,
damn
those
good
are like
job.
excuses.
Hold on. I'm not making an excuse. I'm saying that quarterback did a damn good job against Pittsburgh top defense. I'm
When
surprised.
were these linemen Pro Bowlers, sir?
Who?
Three
Tyron Smith,
linemen that are out. When was this?
Lyle Collins, and
Tyron
yeah.
Smith ain't played a whole season in like 4 years. So when was the last
No,
time he was a Pro Bowler?
this is his first year at being out for the season. He ain't never been out for the season.
Are you?
He's arguably the best left tackle in fucking.
Yes, and he been hurt for like the greater part of 4 seasons. He always missed some games. The big
It
one
was
with the
longer
neck
than that.
issue. The nigga
It
with
been
the neck
longer than that.
issue.
He be like 9 years. Like no, he got back issues, not neck
That's
issues.
what I'm saying. It's like the past 4 years he's been consistently hurt. That's what I'm saying. I
But
know he
it is time to just move on from him though. It is time to move on though. I ain't gonna lie.
you gotta call these cats Pro Bowlers. These niggas wasn't Pro Bowlers last year. Zeke didn't make no
You
noise
know,
last year.
Travis
Get to the
Frederick
Pro
had
Bowl.
retired too. That was a Pro Bowl center. You know, it's a lot of holes in that fucking offensive line. The only fucking offensive fucking experience on that line is Zach Martin.
How
And
you think?
remember, Jerry Jones wanted to draft what's the quarterback now? He wanted to draft him over Zach Martin. The white boy played for Texas
Manziel.
A&M.
Manziel.
Manziel, Johnny Manziel. Yeah, he wanted to draft Manziel. Steven Jones said no.
How do you think the Patriots feel though? They didn't manage to win 3 games. They didn't had a quarterback after COVID. 8 players on their defense didn't come. They I don't want to hear that shit.
Cam sucks though.
My Titans have had people out all year. We lost Taylor Lewan, our Pro Bowl left tackle. I don't want to hear that shit. We
My homeboy Titan fan. You gonna be honest with me?
6-2.
Like talking my homeboy Titan fan. You gonna be honest with me? Is
Yes.
Ryan Tannehill an elite quarterback?
He's starting to look like it. But before he got to Tennessee under Adam Gase, he had some decent years, but he was injury prone. But as we've come to see, everybody that's played under Adam Gase, other than goddamn it Peyton Manning, has sucked. He's a bad coach. He just in the right. Ryan Tannehill has found the right system. He's made like he ain't made like in the 2 years we've had him. His turnovers compared to what he had in Miami are completely different. But when he was in Miami, he was a scrambler too. He don't scramble as much with us, but he still can do it. But
Tannehill is average. Tannehill is average without that running game. Without Derrick Henry, he averages shit.
I think most quarterbacks are.
Nah.
No, the only ones you can say ain't is Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, and Pat Mahomes. That's it.
Pat Mahomes got a hell of a fucking running game.
Damn, these cats not last year they didn't. This year they
snatched up
that's rookie. Remember last year they lost Kareem Hunt. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell. I'm saying they got Le'Veon Bell and the other guys are rookie. Last year they were using they were just using their gadget.
I remember the first game he had like 180 some yards on the ground. Pat Mahomes didn't throw for like 150.
Yep, and he fell off since then. That's why they got Le'Veon Bell. He gonna be a good bet, but he's still a fucking rookie.
Well,
it's not too many of them that are good because even Dak struggled.
What if I told you the best quarterback to throw for most yards, 15 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions? Guess who that is? And they ain't got a winning record.
Justin Herbert.
Matt Ryan.
Oh, Matt Ryan is trash.
He playing great. You can't front on that.
He must have got it 5 in it. I think he got. Are you sure you only got?
I was shocked. 5 picks, 15 touchdowns. I was shocked.
How many fumbles he get? How many fumbles he get?
Let me go look that up. I didn't think about that.
He had double-digit turnovers, I think, at one point when they were 0-6 at one point, and that nigga was turning the ball over a lot. Yeah, Tannehill has shocked me because, like I said, he normally was in Miami. He was a turnover machine. He hadn't been doing that. I'm actually not worried about him. I was worried about him last year. I ain't worried about him now. Like, I'm comfortable with our quarterback play. Under Mariota, I was kind of like, I never knew it was up and down. I'm
I don't
comfortable
trust
knowing that.
Tannehill, man.
I'm comfortable knowing that he can run that offense.
Yeah,
I'm
Josh Allen got big numbers too.
like the games Tannehill has been winning the past couple of years. The shit we would have lost. And Derrick Henry gets it done, but when we were still at the beginning of the year, like the first 5 games, we were averaging 34 points a clip, and he was throwing touchdowns out the wazoo. So I trust my quarterback. He's not exempt from making mistakes, but I'm comfortable with the quarterback we get. If he plays like he did last year, I could say he's in the top 10 quarterbacks. Because he got 2 years in a row of taking a team to the playoffs.
It don't show how many they don't show the fumbles in the QB category. I'm gonna look that up a little later though. But I was shocked. I saw the damn stat. I said, yo, why the fuck is Matt Ryan at the top? And I was thinking Jameis Winston threw the most yards. I was like, but he threw like I think it was 26 touchdowns, 25 interceptions, something like that.
James last year was 30 and 30 or some shit like
30
that.
and 30, yeah, 30 for 30.
He was 30 for 30 last year, and he had like 10 or 15 fumbles. This nigga's a turnover machine. If I was Jameis, I would be mad as hell because all these gadget plays they use with Taysom Hill, Jameis got more athleticism and elusiveness than him, and they ain't letting this nigga touch the field at all. I would have pure honor.
You already know.
Dallas could have traded for Jameis Winston when Dalton went down.
Nah, I doubt it.
Geno Smith out there, there's plenty of quarterbacks now. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all just sorry, bro.
I think what Dallas need to do for the sake of a salary cap fucking collapse, paying Dak $40 million because let's just call it what it is. The fucking franchise tag is going up to $35 million this year. If you gonna pay him 35, he might as well just take. And see, that's what they were saying. Like, bro, you want 40 million or you want a short term contract? Just go ahead. He should have just took the 35, $36 million that he deserved based on the market because he don't deserve 40 million based on his statistics. He don't deserve that.
Statistics.
He want Patrick Mahomes money.
But statistics actually back him up. His record in the playoffs say he don't deserve it. But his statistics, him being number 3 in wins since he's been in the league, and him throwing for 5,000 yards last year, and him winning 2 NFC divisions, some shit that ain't happening in a minute. Those warrant him.
He won a wild card. He know not the division.
Romo didn't do. I'm saying no. They won some NFCs. They won division titles.
Oh, yeah, division titles. Okay, yeah.
They won division titles. So his stats and shit actually warranted, but his playoff play doesn't. He's still going 8-8. His regular season play sometimes doesn't, but statistically, based on if you just did analytics, yeah, the analytics say pay him.
A nigga get to look at up them games like that Minnesota game one year.
That's why I agree.
Game, the New England game. You start looking at that shit, you start saying, damn, against these top ass teams, you can't even fucking put up numbers. Because last year you had that problem.
Neither could Romo.
Now Romo will put up numbers.
Romo got his money. Yeah, and turnovers too.
Romo didn't get $40 million either. The salary cap was much lower than compared. The salary cap was $20 million, something like that.
He was one of the first people to sign $100 million deal.
$100 million. He only got 70 up front.
Jerry, nigga, did you hear what you just said? He only got
Look, he only got 70 up front. That's not compared to today. That's not the same type of money. $25 million a year ain't the same contract.
That's still a typical damn deal.
Like Mahomes got a $45 million contract. I think it's $50 million a year or some shit.
Because he signed for 10 years though. But most of these cats are getting. That's the typical contract. If that's the typical contract,
You know
you
what's gonna
sign
happen
for
with Pat?
100.
You know what's gonna happen with Pat is as long as he's getting paid like that, all those other key components like Kelsey and all them, you're not gonna be able to pay the defensive players, the corners that you need, the
Well, that's
linebackers.
why he spaced his shit out like that, so they could have more flexibility instead of them giving him a big chunk. Cause like most people, when you sign $120 million contract in the NFL, you know it's not guaranteed. So your agent insisting on you getting a 70, $80 million bonus up front. That's how all they deal structured now. That's what Aaron Donald and them signed. They signed $100 million deals with 65 million, 70 million up front. That's good money because the NFL can cut you whenever.
Well, see, people were saying, well, you should have paid him. I'm like, yo, they offered Dak the money. He didn't want to take that particular contract. He wanted to get a short term. He wanted to get signed for 3-4 years. And I get it. You don't want to do. You want to do what Russell did. You want to get the 3-4 years, and you might want to resign. You might want to go. Yeah, I know. I understand what he's doing, but it didn't pay off because now you're just looking at $31 million and you got a fucked up leg.
See,
And
it's
now
payoff. That money from this tag is guaranteed, and y'all
that's
bet
guaranteed.
next year is to franchise him again for them 34 or 35. Because Andy Dalton and the catch y'all got now is the other alternative.
But this is
They
the
gonna
problem.
franchise Dak again.
But this is the problem. You got quarterbacks available, and you might end up having the top 3 pick. You will have the top 3 pick. I don't see Dallas winning. If anything, they go 3-13, maybe 2-14. They gonna lose out. And the only team that's in the way of them getting a top 2 pick is the Jaguars
And the Jets.
and the Jets.
And the
And then the Giants are not going to get no quarterback. They believe in Daniel.
I take my money. I put all time. I'm betting that the Giants go 0-16. They're not gonna let anybody get in the way of it.
They not 0-16 though. They won a couple games.
The Jets. I meant the Jets, not the
Yeah,
Giants.
the Jets on 0-16.
Nigga, the Jets called me for an interview. They saw my high school. They saw my high school tape. They called me for an interview.
It said they saw my high school tape.
My tape, man. They called me. Yeah. Flacco almost blew it. They like, Flacco, you almost won this game, bro. Sit down. What are you doing?
Hey, but look, so when you look at it, Dallas could possibly be right there in the window looking at Jalen and fucking Trevor Lawrence. And
So
if you Jared Jones and you
in the division, you don't think
hold on though. Do you really look at that and say, damn, do I really want to give Dak this $34 million? Or do I just want to go ahead and just start over with a quarterback that's not going to cost that much? I think the top I think top quarterbacks that's top 5 picks, I think they get what, $15-20 million, something like that.
you know what you got in Dak? You don't know what you got in these new cats. New cats are come and go. The guy you draft could be Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen ain't that bad. You better look that nigga up.
Josh Rosen was so bad.
He top 4.
No, I'm saying no. Josh Rosen was so bad, they got rid of him a year later to get Kyler Murray. And then he went to Miami and he got beat out by Ryan Fitzpatrick and they drafted Tua Tagovailoa. That's how bad Josh Rosen is.
Sometimes it's about just a system, or sometimes quarterbacks are system quarterbacks.
This nigga failed in 2 systems, though. That's what I'm saying. He was the unquestioned starter in Arizona for a year. They were so bad he got the coach fired, the GM, and he lost his job. They got Kyler Murray. They're better 2 years later. He went to Miami. He had a chance to beat out.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking about Josh Allen because I was like, when the fuck did he
Josh Allen is bonus.
Rosen. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rosen. Oh, yeah, he sucked. I'm thinking Josh Allen for some reason.
So that's what I'm saying. So the guy,
something about these white boy quarterbacks with the name Josh. I get them mixed up.
They all like Josh McCown, Josh Allen. They all look like
Josh McCown sucked too. All the Joshes, but Josh Allen the truth though. But Josh McCown, yeah, he sucked.
Yeah, so
But
you could draft Josh. You could draft Josh Rosen.
what if Dak is not good in another system and he knows that?
I think you
Cause
can.
let's just say New England, right? You think New England ain't gonna throw no money at him?
I don't
Easy.
know. Dak played under like 3 offensive coordinators though.
Man, Bill Belichick finna snatch that boy up in New England. That's where he guaranteed to go there. Hey, and also,
The only way they could do that is
hold on.
if
Now
they
this is
put no franchise.
look, peep it. Now this could be interesting, right? If Dak is willing to draft a quarterback, I mean, if Dallas is willing to draft a quarterback, if Dak is available as a free agent, arguably he'd be the top quarterback on the list, right?
Yeah. And he gonna get the money.
You think the Jets would snatch him up?
I think anybody would snatch him up, and that's the main reason the Cowboys are going to franchise him again, because they know he's going. Nigga, Ryan Tannehill, after playing, he started 12 games for us because he came in after we were like 2-2 or 0-4 or some shit last year, and he signed a multi-million-dollar deal. So quarterbacks are at a premium, especially if you're a proven starter in the league. Don't matter who you are. Jameis Winston will be up for a big contract next year if he can get free. When he gets free from there, because he signed a 1-year deal, somebody gonna pay him big money.
Okay, well this
Dallas could. Dallas. That's why I said Dallas could have traded for him shit earlier this year when Dak went down. They could have traded for him.
I tell you what, if I'm a GM, this is what I do. I wish I was a GM. I would obviously trade DeMarcus Lawrence
Why?
for third round pick. He sucks. He's doing bad. He's the highest paid, one of the highest paid fucking defensive ends, and he ain't showing up.
I was thinking about the linebacker Jalen Smith. You talk about D. Lawrence that got the.
Oh, I would trade his ass too.
Jalen Smith now. Jalen Smith, his money is way less significant than what you giving D. Law for the production that D. Lawrence is giving. Because that's the guy that rushes the quarterback. D. Law can't play in coverage. D. Law can't play in coverage, but your linebacker can.
I can get a third round pick for either or. Which one would you trade?
I would get rid of the old white dude that stay injured.
Well, you can't because they know they looking at that.
What's his? I'm saying what's the what's the guy? You know what I'm talking about, y'all middle linebacker Sean Lee. I get rid of him.
Sean Lee is like a veteran right now. He like what $1.2 million some shit.
Man, get him out of there.
Like this is last year in the NFL.
He's taking up space and he ain't playing. Get him out of there.
Oh, he's feeling a void right now. Hell, that's the only reason he came back. We need help. He was on the roster. He's still that shit. He was a backup to LVE. You know that?
Nigga, Deion Sanders said he would come out of retirement.
I honestly think that it's that fucking defensive coordinator. I think that 3-4 shit, he needs to throw that shit in a trash can, and 3-4 hybrid bullshit. Go back to the 4-3 because that's what they've been doing. You bring that new ass shit in with all these players that's been doing the same shit for the last 4-5 years. Some of them have been here the whole time, like, the D-Laws, Randy Gregory.
That's just this year, though. D-Law didn't do shit last year and he had his money.
Well, yeah, you're right. But in all honesty,
the players might not be that good, and then y'all cornerback ended up just hurting this. Y'all have been struck by a black cat this year, but
in all honesty, if I had the number one pick, if I had the number 2 or number 1 pick, I would sell that pick for a late first round, and I want 2 second-round picks. I don't know how I'm gonna work it out, but I want to be able to get 3 players for my number 1 pick if anybody want it. And I'm pretty sure we could do some type of 3-way trade with other teams where I could earn me a late first-round pick and 2 second-round picks. I would trade one of my players to get a 3rd-round pick so I can have me 2 3rd-round picks. Now I'll be racking up. I would go give me a quarterback.
I would trade Andy Dalton because I don't think he want to play no more after that hit. I just don't.
He'll be a free agent because we signed him as a free agent, so he'll be gone anyway.
He signed a nice little contract too, didn't he? Did he sign for 1 year?
Yeah, 1 year.
I'm saying he only signed for 1 year.
Uh-huh.
That
I would if you're gonna sign that, then the top pick that you do have, you keep that. You keep your quarterback. You roll your dice. You give him a franchise tag, $34 million. You know what I'm saying? You got the top three pick. Either you go you first of all first if you need a left tackle.
how many
Because
sucky teams are there? I know the Jaguars suck. How many sucky teams are the Giants suck? Hell,
Jaguars, Giants, Jets,
y'all whole division
Cowboys.
suck.
Yeah, even the
Washington.
Eagles. Hey,
So
you know what's
y'all
funny?
ain't
You know
even
what's funny?
team I picked there, cause
You,
shit,
you
y'all
look.
are competing for mediocrity in the East.
You know what's funny, bro? We still can make the playoffs. That's fucking crazy, like, bro. And we don't want to at this point.
Niggas make the
Nobody
playoffs
wants to.
5-11. What
Yeah,
the
we can
fuck?
pull that shit off. Yeah, at 5, they said at 5-11, you can still win the fucking playoffs. You can make it. I don't even want to.
You know what I'm saying, the way y'all division shape up, y'all still might not even be guaranteed for that. Cause even in our division, like the Texans only got 2 wins. The Jaguars got 1. Then you got the Jets did some slaw shit. The Chargers are pretty much some slaw. It's a whole bunch of teams in that 2-win category right now.
Well, right now they got the top 4 picks projected as Cowboys, Jaguars, Giants, and the Jets.
I know who won't be in there. The Titans, because we trying to get back to the AFC Championship game.
Do
Maybe
you really believe? Do you really believe y'all can beat the Ravens again?
yes, they cheated us, bro. They cheated us against the damn Jets. I mean, against the Chiefs last year. Them folk called threw a flag before the play even
Yeah,
started.
I remember that shit. Yeah, that shit was
They
crazy. I
cheated
remember that.
several times. But we'll make no excuses because we had the lead and we shouldn't have let them motherfuckers come back. But they cheated.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Baltimore defense got a hole in it, especially since Earl Thomas is gone. And I don't know what's up with Earl. Like, ain't nobody trying to sign him, man. I think he might be mentally fucked up.
When Lamar got approved in the playoffs, man, he ain't done it yet. So we say he mentally fragile. No,
Yeah.
nobody's worried about Lamar in the postseason because all they're gonna do is stop the run. You're gonna have to throw, buddy.
Well, you gotta be honest. It's only been 1 year. You know what I mean?
2, Nick 2. Remember, he played Joe. He got booed, and they was calling for Joe Flacco his rookie year. He played in the
In the
playoffs.
playoffs?
Yeah, his rookie year, he played in the playoffs. He took over for Joe Flacco.
I remember that.
Yes. He got his start yeah, that's how his reign took over. He had a bad postseason, and he got booed. They were calling for Flacco to come in. Remember,
Flacco got to be the most overrated fucking quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Next to Eli Manning. No, that's
if you
disrespect.
look at
Flacco was better than Eli Manning.
now, if you're talking about just postseason, Flacco is one of the postseason goats. He had an incredible run in the postseason.
Yeah, you gotta give him that.
He beat Tom Brady twice. He beat Peyton Manning a couple times. He won on the road. Like he was a playoff man. He was a beast. But that regular season, that nigga was inconsistent as shit. Never won an MVP. Never went to a Pro Bowl.
Eli never went to a Pro Bowl. Fuck.
No, Flacco never went to a Pro Bowl.
Oh, Flacco did.
He got his money off that playoff run, winning the Super Bowl with Ray Lewis now.
Now you know this Trump shit is real when the mainstream is talking about it a lot. He's a 4-time Pro Bowl. That's horrible. You been in the league that long and you only got it 4 times? That's Eli.
But I mean, shit. Look at the quarterbacks. You know, you only get a certain amount of quarterbacks per whatchamacallit. This nigga played in a division with Drew Brees and them consistently. Yeah, he was in there. Shit, he was in the league. Drew Brees, Romo.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Just all the quarterbacks.
Can we stop shitting on Romo? Because Romo was an undrafted quarterback.
7th round draft pick. So was Tom Brady.
He was an undrafted quarterback.
Okay, well he made the team. A lot of niggas go undrafted and become.
And the only coach that believed in him was guess who?
Jason Garrett.
Nope, it wasn't Jason Garrett.
Bill Parcells.
Bill Parcells. He's
And
the only one that believed in Romo. He kept him as a third string and said, "I'm
he
gonna
paid him
develop."
back by fumbling the snap in the playoff game, cost y'all a victory against the Seahawks. He started his tenure off in Dallas fucked up.
Yeah, and it seemed like that shit been haunting him forever, yo.
Everybody in my family is a Cowboy fan. I'm the black sheep. I troll them, so I have to know their history. I used to be a Bills fan. Bills disappointed me. They ain't never. They
I
haven't.
know Bills look tough this year, man.
Man, they ain't recovered since.
Bills look tough this year. I'm scared of them motherfuckers, bro. The motherfuckers look real tough.
I'm only scared of them if they have home field advantage, and the way Miami playing, they might catch them.
Nah, my man ain't gonna catch them.
They only
Buffalo
quarterback.
13-3,
They're 5-3.
easy 11-5, 12-4. They 7-2.
I'm saying the
Oh,
Dolphins
the
are
Dolphins
5-3.
5-3. Oh,
Yeah,
they ain't catching up with the Buffalo Bills, man.
shit. The Buffalo could lose a couple games. They still got to play the Patriots again. They still got to play the Jets.
Man, the Jets defense for the shut Cam Newland all the way down.
Yeah, now Cam actually had a decent game. Cam ran for 2 touchdowns and
He struggled against the Jets.
he
That's
threw
not a
for
good look.
274 yards. It's not
He
struggling.
struggled against the Jets. The
That's
Jets,
not,
bro.
bro.
Jets. Jets. They suck, bro.
They're still a They're still a professional team. And shit,
You don't say that shit about the Cowboys, though, do you?
that's why I told you not to make no excuses. They're a professional team. I'm saying Cam didn't struggle. I'm saying Cam didn't struggle. He did what he had to do with the weapons he had. Like that's the reason Brady left. Brady couldn't do shit with them weapons.
I ain't gonna lie. They on paper, he do make Belichick look like a fake ass coach right now. I ain't gonna lie, because Cam Newton's not that bad. But why is he so bad in your system?
Yeah.
And Brady down here in Tampa Bay shit. Well, he had a bad game last night, but
it's the
Tom Brady
players.
ain't gonna have that bad game like that.
You can't turn sugar into shit, man. Like you just can't. Cam is clearly the best person on that offense, and he can't do it all. They try to run him to death, and then when he do throw the ball, who he throwing to? Name one receiver for the Patriots.
I have no idea. I don't know a name. I'm not even gonna act like I do.
Cam don't even know none of the names that he played for.
He like, who number 81? Throw it to him? Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm just glad he didn't turn the ball over. That's been part of the reason they lost. They turned the ball over.
Yeah,
that's been a couple close games. Like they lost it. They didn't turn it over against Seattle. He just got stopped at the goal line.
Did you know before the game started? Because how many touchdowns he threw?
Last night he didn't throw any. He ran for 2 though. I think he only has like 7
touchdowns. He got 2 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. So that means he has 2 touchdowns.
And he got 8 rushing touchdowns. 8 rushing touchdowns, 2 passes.
Bro, that's bad, bro. You got 2 touchdowns, bro. It is 8 games in.
Yep.
That don't even sound like Cam Newton. Cam Newton should have at least 10 touchdowns. He ain't even got that.
He missed the game for COVID too. But yeah, he's been a turnover machine. First year, Brady been a turnover machine too in this new system.
Oh yeah.
It happens, but Brady at least got fucking weapons. Cam just running the ball. I would be like, look here, man, stop running me, bro. I just came off being injured. I don't want to do no RPOs.
Look, Tom Brady be like, 43, goddamn it. That's it. He in the hold on, look, goddamn it, I'm 43. Let's go.
But you know what? No, if Tampa Bay ran some RPOs, it would work because nobody's expecting Brady to keep the ball. He good
Absolutely
for
not. But now you try to get that nigga killed, bro.
Oh no, he's good for 6 or 7 yards. He hoping
you gonna get Brady killed. You gonna get Brady on a stretcher.
Nobody is expecting.
If he run into Aaron Donald, now you gonna get that man killed.
Who expected him to pull
the Watt some shit? You gonna get that man murdered out here, RPO and his shit.
Who expected him to pull the ball down though? Nobody. He gonna get 7 or 8 yards.
And he's probably not gonna even fucking realize he should have handed it off when he should have, and then he gonna be like, the defensive tackle's crashing, and it's fucking he fucked.
If you do it in the red zone, it's a touchdown at least once.
Can he really run 3 yards fast? He can.
Hell yeah.
That motherfucker run in slow motion, man.
All white guys do.
Bullshit. Gilbert last night was running. I didn't know that motherfucker run. He looked fat. That nigga look like he my size. This motherfucker can run though.
That all those black guys out there should have been embarrassed, letting that white guy run on y'all like that. I don't know why Christian McCaffrey ain't been pummeled yet.
Christian McCaffrey the shit though.
Y'all should take. I don't give a damn. He white. Y'all should take that as a challenge. He ain't supposed. Y'all is not supposed to let a white guy outrun y'all. I'm just sorry.
Shit, Daniel. You remember that run that Daniel quarterback for the Giants ran? That nigga ran out of fucking gas. He tripped up at the 10-yard line.
He was running 20 miles an hour. White boy was getting it.
Yeah, he was just tired. Like he just fell.
He tripped over his feet.
Yeah, he could. I was like, I ain't never seen a motherfucker get tripped up and fall.
That nigga had the cartoon feet going. When they went over the leg, I knew he was about to fall. Them feet were going faster than what he was doing.
That motherfucker was like, he went to the sideline and said, Coach, please don't make me throw the ball. Tired the ball, man. Catch my breath.
Coach, run the Wildcat. Run the Wildcat.
I saw Dallas doing that goofy shit with that other Danucci. That goofy. When I saw him doing that shit, I said, yeah, this motherfucker can't throw. That's why they coming up with these weird ass gimmicks.
The Giants are gonna draft another quarterback. Their quarterback draft Danny Dimes, and he's a turnover machine. You don't stop turning the ball over. That's not something you just end up doing. One thing Jameis did consistently for 5 years was turn the ball over.
I still stand by what I said. I think Jason Garrett should have stayed in Dallas as an offensive coordinator. He's not a good coach.
Chance.
But he's always been a good offensive coordinator. You can't front on that.
He didn't get that option.
Yeah, exactly.
That was already Kellen Moore's spot. And that was the sticking point of dude coming. And I don't think he's good at it. I just think that he needs to learn more as far as being an offensive coordinator. But I understand you probably just want to make him out to be this little young guru as an offensive fucking genius. But one of those years, I don't know if it's gonna be this next year or the year after. It's gonna be one of them years with all the weapons. Dallas gonna look like they the shit, and his contract gonna be up. Is fired next year.
Nah, you can't fire him, man. Not for his first year.
I said next year. He gonna go
next year. Oh, if he don't do good next year, fuck injuries. If you don't do good next year, you out of here.
He getting 2 years. He out.
Now, what I do like is that when shit be fucking up, he do get mad. I do see that. I say he's different than Jason because they'll be like, what is him 10-yard penalty? Jason be over there just looking stupid. Mike be like throwing the fucking clipboard. You fucking bitch.
I would say Jason Garrett clapping did better than him yelling because y'all got 2 wins. All that yelling, you mad at them when they fuck up, but it's gonna produce 2 wins. At least Coach clap.
I do see Mike getting his players' face when they come to the sideline. I do see like a different type of attitude.
2 wins.
Hey, I mean it's fucking
Jason Garrett.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, and we gonna end it. So look, you got three starters off the offensive line. You on your fourth quarter. We on the 4th quarterback. This motherfucker was smoking cigarettes, playing PlayStation last year. This motherfucker has gained probably 50 pounds since he got drafted in Cleveland 5 years ago.
And he played on the 4th quarterback. He played better than your 2nd string and your 3rd string quarterback. That tells you a lot.
We have 2 quarters that are starters injured, The defense ain't that great with them. Definitely not gonna be good without them. The linebackers are healthy. Only healthy fucking linebacker is fucking Jalen Smith. Son Lee is basically a fucking old man, so that's an injured fucking linebacker. Uh, the D Law and everybody on the front, they
So,
average shit as rushing the quarterback, and the receivers is about the best shit ever on this on this team
so
because they just ain't got no quarterback to throw it to.
in conclusion, y'all suck. That's what you're saying.
we,
I
we
mean,
suck.
you get what I'm saying out of that. That's the
We
bottom
suck.
line. We suck.
Well, we suck, but there's a lot of holes in the fucking team. And let me tell you this though: if Dak was still healthy right now, we could easily be 5-3 or 4-4.
If Dak was healthy, y'all could easily be 3-something. Cause shit,
No, fuck that. Come on, bro.
Dak won one of the two games that Dak won. One of the two games that y'all won. He won the Atlanta game, and y'all was like 0-2 then. Y'all would
No,
have
we
been
were
0-3.
0-2. We
Yes,
were
y'all
0-2.
were.
We were 0. We were 0-2. Yeah, you're right. We were 0-2. We won our first game in Atlanta. But
Off of onside kick.
let's be real though. If Dak was healthy, we'd be 5-3, 4-4. Arguably 5-3.
Y'all were
I don't see Dallas.
under that. Dak went down 3 weeks ago.
Because I don't see Dak losing to Arizona. I don't see that because that defense had holes in it, bro. It's just Andy Dalton just sucks. Because for example, I would because I can read defenses. I'm not the best at it, but if I see them loading the box, I'm gonna call an audible. I'm gonna send my tight end to the right. I'm gonna fucking get back in the shotgun. I'm gonna make myself have enough room. I'm gonna send my running back up the block. I
I'm
see
gonna run the
Dak will
bubble
be
screen.
calling audibles. I don't see Andy Dalton as an audible fucking quarterback. He just run the play like fuck it, let's go.
Maybe Mike McCarthy won't let him. You know, him and Aaron Rodgers had that problem.
Or a call Dak was calling audibles like he was doing it when he was there. I
Yeah,
see that. I see Dak read the defense. I see yes, he don't start off hot, but I think with Dak in the lineup, I think that we could easily win 5 games right now. We'd be 5-3.
I don't think Andy Dalton want to play football no more after that last hit. I think he's going to be seeing ghosts.
I don't think he would.
I think he's going to be seeing ghosts from now on. He don't want that smoke. That's why I'm like that. Why had Cam took one of them hits last night and he didn't cough the ball up. Cam got his bell rocked solid.
Yeah.
So he got up. Andy Dalton was like, "Oh, it's over with. I'm seeing stars, sir, and not the one in the middle of the field."
Well, CNN has an article that it just put up about a couple of hours ago saying that Trump can win, and now mainstream is taking notice of this shit.
Oh, make America great again. There is still hope for you.
We still hope to put the women. Still hope to put these women in the goddamn kitchen. I tell you that goddamn much.
Yes. And if I am elected and Trump is elected, we promise to put a woman in every kitchen where they should be.
We're going to watch the post, but here we go. Check this out. Trump is still. Oh, no, they talking about 2024. Cut the bullshit. Watch the post.
They're talking about come back in 2024. He technically could run again in 2024, but who would vote for his old ass then? Like that's. I said I just hope. I hope Biden don't die and Kamala become the president. We're gonna be a laughing stock of the world. Oh, fucking like it. We would. You gotta say England would never.
And they'll put a fucking woman in the fucking
Yeah, mixed woman.
Our first African American vice president, black female vice president, y'all. Kamala Harris. I'm like, yay! I'm like, man, if y'all don't get the and motherfuckers still coming on my shit to this day, bro. You know she black. I'm just laughing at they comment, moving on.
I said her skin color is brown, but nigga, if you put her in the lineup, she look like her folks, not us.
Right. Motherfucker don't know what a Korean look like. They think a Korean is a light skinned nigga. Like, cut it out, man. Like a light skinned nigga with a weave, a wig or some shit. Like, come on, man. Yeah, they a little melanated, but the motherfuckers is not black. Arabs, sand niggas, they not black. Come on now, like, bro.
No, they're not.
People
They're
be killing me talking about.
They're Arabs.
Exactly.
Tell you they're not black. Like y'all gonna tell them what they are. That's what I don't understand. Like niggas will tell you, no, I'm not black. Yes, you are. Like how the fuck you gonna make me be something that I just told you I'm not?
You know, it's crazy when her dad says she a fraud. Her dad said it.
Cause she tried to make it seem like Jamaicans just sat around and smoked weed. He was like, how dare you? You didn't see me doing this shit. You didn't see him. Like what the fuck? But you know, all you got to do is just say you black and you accept it.
Exactly. I appreciate you having me on, man. It's 9 p.m.
Same here. Y'all, it was good. It's the Toxic Masculinity Show. I'm your host, MoneyBoy Trey. As always,
shout out to CG again, man.
Comment, subscribe. CG, shout out to you for coming on. Huggie, thanks for coming on. We got to do it again. Peace out, people. Get the cash out, motherfuckers. Because I got to get this program that Huggie said he talking about. $200. So I hit the cash out with the PayPal. Because I want to be able to go live like exclusive shit. $200. Hit the cash out.
All right,
y'all.
MoneyBoy. Trade. MoneyBoy. Trade. Private jet flights overseas.